Alright, so, I'd like to suggest a nickname for the Gem Princess in Kiramager.
Oh?
I would like to suggest the name Princess Phallus.
Okay.
Because there's a thing that I noticed. In her Have you noticed No, even worse. You haven't noticed this? Look at her forehead. Look at the middle of her forehead.
Oh, yeah.
It's a penis!
Oh, no.
It is a penis! Look at it!
Do a Tarantino zoom-in shot.
That is a penis. I can't... Once you see it...
Penis!
Oh, God.
Once you see it, all you can see is that, like, you show...
Oh, no, you're right!
You're showing me the creepy eyes. All I can see is the penis.
No, you're right, I see it now! Oh, God, why?
That's Princess Phallus.
The worst part is it's between two boobs on her head in a bra!
Whoa! It's a golden...
It's Princess Tit Job!
It's golden dildo!
Helicopter tits!
It's...
There's her new name, Princess Tit Job!
Yeah,
Princess Tit...
So glad people are making use of the Toma.
Okay.
Oh my God!
Like, come on! And the thing is, like, I was asking, like, I was trying to say, like, did nobody fucking notice this?
No!
Golden fucking penis on her goddamn forehead.
Oh.
You know what the best part is? Look at it! There's a fucking... You've got a fucking hood on it!
It's got a boomer!
Like, fucking... It is literally a fucking dildo.
I can't unsee it now.
No, you can't unsee it.
We have to live with this for the
But
next
you know what
year!
you know what the best thing is? Do you think Toei's noticed? Imagine they didn't. Fucking Toei's like, man, this show is really going. The toys are great.
Care.
Hey guys, you realize that we put a dick on her forehead? Wait, what? Oh my God!
Who designed this?
We made a horrible mistake, and there's only one thing we can do. Cue the roll call.
We are live! Mike! Zenkaigan! Connect. Loading. Broadcast. Tempered Zeal! Bluecaster, Super Ichi!
Loud and impulsive. Greycaster. Late.
Illuminating the Tokuverse. Yellowcaster, Follow Guard.
Quick on the draw and draw on the quick. Redcaster, Savage Fox.
Broadcasting hundreds of opinions across the world!
Radio Sentai Castranger.
Oh my God! Welcome to Radio Sentai Castranger, episode 284.
Demonetized.
Yeah, we're demonetized now.
Every episode where we talk about that character is demonetized.
As long as I don't put fuck in the title, maybe we can skid by.
Yeah.
It's episode Masquerade.
I like Masquerade.
Mask.
The thing with eye wings.
It's Hasbro's motion picture, The Mask.
So
Oh my God, that I can't. All week I've been literally. I watched like episode 0 when it first they had it subbed, and I was like, so much I wanted to come into the Castranger chat and be like, it's a penis.
I'm glad you held back.
But I held back, and the funny thing is, none of you had seen that till I pointed it out.
You held back the cock.
Princess, you know what? Princess Dickhead.
Yeah.
I want to cut Princess Dickhead.
I still like Princess Tit Job.
Princess Dick Face. You got a little dick face. What's the dick face?
I like Princess Asusojizu.
We'll get into that.
Yeah.
But first, there was a little
She
bit of
can
a...
give 2 blowjobs at the same time. Wait, no, she give a blowjob and traditional
She could-
penetration.
2 tit jobs.
I'm really glad that Emily's not here.
Yeah. Wow. But before we get down to business, I think we have a little announcement to make of sorts. Turns out that what I thought was a joke at the end of last week's show was actually a serious request.
What? Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well.
Oh my God! Okay, the thumbnail needs to be a picture of the princess with a demonetized icon. Oh, that's perfect.
Her head is her family jewels.
Anyway, Guard, say the thing.
So, Unfortunately,
Unfortunately.
this is the first episode of Season 7.
Yeah, welcome to Castranger Season 7, by the way.
Woo!
I, unfortunately, didn't renew my contract, so
He's gone!
Yellowcaster is dead.
Okay, bye, Gar. Well,
The role... Oh,
He's back.
but I thought we were...
Hello, motherfuckers. My name's Goldcaster Garza.
The role of Gar will be played by Garza from now on. I hope it goes better than replacing Aunt Viv.
well, I guess you gotta do a new roll call. You gotta change his appearance.
Oh,
and you gotta change his
fuck!
name. And, yeah.
Wait, do the thing. Do the mouth thing.
What? Oh.
Yeah.
There, he's changed.
All right.
Alright, cue the roll call again!
Fuck!
We are live! Tempered Zeal! Bluecaster, Super Ichi!
Loud and impulsive. Greycaster, late.
Illuminating the Tokuverse. Goldcaster Garza.
Quick on the draw and draw on the quick. Redcaster, Savage Fox.
Broadcasting hundreds of opinions across the world!
Radio Sentai Castranger.
Alright!
Are you doing
Welcome, Garza! Yeah!
Yeah! Other hand!
Oh, yeah!
Are you still gonna, are you still gonna be
Garza's so much nicer than...
Ultra Ranger?
Garza just...
Well, we all know
Garza
that.
didn't want to high-five my tattooed hurt arm. I already like Garza better than Gar. Fuck that Gar guy. Fuck him. I hope he stays... you know what? I hope he does game shows now.
It looks like we couldn't fully avoid being canceled after all.
Garza's going to be on the show. Win, lose, or go fuck yourself.
But, yeah, just after 200 episodes, I thought, I want an upgrade. And we already...
Even though I just gave you an upgrade, sort of.
Well,
It's official. I'm the only caster left on the show who hasn't changed their designation.
Wait.
The Ultramarine Caster.
While we're doing upgrades, put a new hat on me.
Fuck.
Boop.
oh, yeah, we're
There we go. New hat. Awesome.
I think I need a hood.
Yeah, put a hood.
Over my helmet.
I hate you all.
And you know what? We should bring back the Dr. Robotnik in the corner. There we go. That's perfect. Now it is 100% perfect.
Wait,
Cue the roll call.
Wait, the what?
We are live! Tempered Zeal! Bluecaster, Super Ichi!
Loud and impulsive. Greycaster, late.
Illuminating the Tokuverse. Goldcaster Garza. Quick on the draw and draw on the quick. Redcaster, Savage Fox.
Broadcasting hundreds of opinions across the world!
Radio Sentai Castranger.
All right, we're done.
Yes, that's all. You know what? That's what we're gonna be doing the whole show. We're just gonna be taking different things to cover her eyes. It'll be fucking perfect.
Oh my god, yeah, that should be the meme. Every week
Yeah.
someone comes up with a different thing to cover her face.
Well,
Yes,
here's the question.
thank
Here's
you.
the question. If we put a pair of human nipples in place of her eyes, does that get demonetized or is it okay? Because we're not seeing if they're male or female.
I'm gonna say
Because
yes.
they're not female presenting.
You know what? I want to see
I
somebody,
really don't want to tempt fate.
somebody put
No.
androgynous nipples in her eyes. Don't tell us. If you don't tell us if it's a guy or a girl, it can't be
I
demonetized.
want someone
No,
to
please
put
don't.
Malshina's face in both of her eyes.
Put her face over her
Yeah,
face.
Put her face over
How
her
cursed of an image. We're going to have a cursed image contest.
It's her face is already cursed.
I can't. But the thing is, I can't not see the penis. Like,
Well, that's good to know. That's what you look for.
also, she has.
Does have a penis? Does
Joke's on you. Joke's on you. I'm into this, man. That woman over there has a penis on her head.
She thought we wouldn't notice, but we did.
Yep.
I understood that reference.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, wow. If you're watching us, listening to us for the first time, Jesus
Wow,
Christ.
next time on Game Grumps.
Oh, wow, so that was quick.
Wow, yeah, oh, Jesus Christ!
I want one of
It's
those
literally nightmare
things, imagine
fuel.
one of those things where it's like a fucking GIF that zooms in and then it's another set of her face.
No. You know what it is? If you don't focus on the eyes, and if you just look at the colors that are there, it looks like she's giving you bedroom eyes, and that's almost worse.
Okay,
Say
we're going on
baby.
this for way too long, but I'm sorry, I have one more thing. Ichi's gonna fucking agree with me on this.
Oh, no.
Hang on. I gotta-
What chaos are you about to unleash?
Okay, so someone needs to put Malshina's face, because Ichi will agree with me on this, Malshina's face on fucking Voldo from Soul Calibur.
Oh, God.
It looks like a mask that Voldo would wear.
No. It doesn't go on the face. It goes on the crotch.
That too, yeah.
Or
Put on
both.
the crotch and face. On Voldo's face.
One on the face and then one upside down on the crotch.
There you go.
Hey,
perfect.
Ichi, add that to the image.
Guys, like, stop ruining Kiramager, guys.
Add it to the image. All right, perfect. All right,
I have too much editing to do.
all right. Cue the roll call. All right, we're back, everybody.
I just wanted to announce that I was Goldcaster now.
Yeah, we got permission from Old Gold, who's no longer a thing.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome, Goldcaster Garza.
Old
Yeah,
Ki-
so-
luckily
From
for
now
us,
on, you will be known as Goldcaster Garza. Cue the roll call.
No, we already did that.
luckily for us, Old King Gold was in fact a Mariel
That's the picture.
Soul.
Save that. That's the thumbnail right
It-
there.
yeah.
But yeah, basically.
Wait, no, wait.
Oh,
Kaguya, I want you to put
God.
I want you to put a Japanese censor line over the penis. You know that little tiny line where they just cover.
Okay.
Oh, the one that uses
Okay.
dojins?
let's let Gars talk quickly, then we'll go back.
Gars?
Garza, go ahead.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Basically, I went to go ask the original Goldcaster if I could be the new Goldcaster, and then
He pulled a tray of Triforia.
yeah, in which he said, "Sure, as long as you make French Canadian jokes." But unfortunately, they're already terrible, so I don't feel like making any.
Oh,
Who is old Goldcaster?
My friend,
Airmost.
our old editor Anthony.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
my friend,
My Fred.
My
Yeah,
friend.
my friend Anthony, who let me wear his Captain Marvelous jacket once.
Nice.
I'm gonna find that picture
He runs a store in Montreal now.
Hey, it's King Kong.
in Godzilla.
Yeah.
But it's not King Pong.
But they would have came.
Wait, what were we doing again?
We're
This is
talking about.
batshit chaos.
we're
Okay,
so we are talking about Kamen Rider 01, episode 26.
Yes.
And since episode 0 also got subbed this week, we're talking about 2 episodes of Mashin Sentai Kiramager. Episodes, the special known as episode 0 and the proper first episode.
Which honestly, I don't think I could have followed as closely if we didn't watch Zero.
Yeah, like it's one of those things where like you think it's like, oh, it's just fucking filler, like a 001 episode, but it actually has the bulk of the plot and stuff.
Yeah.
And we're talking, I think they spent more money on episode 0, like we'll get to it, but they spent a couple of bucks.
I just saw it as like an hour-long premiere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good way to put
And
it.
it literally picks up like immediately where the 0 ends up. So we literally, as we watch them, just Ichi was like, all right, click, done, and it literally was the
It was
same shot.
seamless.
Yeah.
Okay,
But we
so
should talk about 01.
Well, before
it's still
before we
filler.
get there, let's finish the intro.
Oh, we're
So-
in gaggle, people.
Yeah, so for those who might not know who we are a gaggle of Toronto-based oh Jesus, tokusatsu enthusiasts who get together every week to talk about Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, and usually a third thing. But because it is the fresh new Sentai of the season, we don't have a featured topic today since we're going to be talking about our thoughts on Kiramager. And with that, sorry, did you have a thing?
No, you first.
And with that, let us go into 01.
Let's hurry up and get to the new Sentai, please.
Even James is eager.
So before we start, 2 things. 1, here's the photo of me wearing the Captain Marvelous jacket.
Oh, you look dapper, man.
That actually-
well done.
Cool.
You look like you're like throwing some shade on Reddit with that picture. It's like, hey, you guys can't talk shit about Fortnite.
I showed you my changer. Please respond.
And second, Fireman Sentai. We already got that. It was QQ Sentai Go-Go 5.
Yeah.
No, we've
Wait,
already had
was this
this.
episode about-
Is QQ Sentai Backdraft.
Yeah.
What?
Backdraft has this fucking shot where these like firemen are moving in slow motion, walking away from a fire, carrying a fucking kid.
Yeah, the way
This-
the episode opened, it looked like they were just a straight up fireman Sentai.
Like this
So
writers,
QQ Sentai.
the writers who sit around like, dude, I watched Backdraft last night. It's like, you know that fucking shot? Yeah, let's fucking do that. Let's copy that, but try to change it just a little.
You know, I just realized
What?
both of our episodes this week were about firefighters.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I brought that up to you after we were done talking. You're like, last week episode, you're like, oh shit. Oh yeah.
Is it some sort of like firefighting holiday in Japan?
So here's
They really love their
here's the
Oh, Gar looks like he's about to drop the hottest mixtape of 2020.
funniest thing. This is from like, what was it? 2013.
He's
so
collaborating.
you're 16.
Would you
Yeah.
like me to? Would you like me to hum a few, to sing a few bars of Gar's mixtape? You know, it's got a couple beats going. DJ Khaled.
God damn it.
Okay, so here's the Aruto face of the week. So we got a twofer because it was both combined efforts of Aruto and Izu.
I'm sorry.
That sound, that sound
Just-
she made.
I heard that on Monday. I don't watch the show, but I saw it on Twitter and just I'm like, that is so.
She really,
like,
she
it was
really
so
likes
strong.
Waluigi.
Oh, I'm like,
It's like, no, you know what it is?
You guys
You know
are
what?
right,
You know what? I want to see somebody like make a video where it's like the dude from Full Metal Jacket. Show me your war face. Wah. No, your war face. Wah.
That's the war face. Let me see your war face.
Ah! Ah!
Whoa.
Someone
Are
get
they just gonna get worse as we go?
Yep.
someone
I'm
make
still waiting on the Voldo picture.
No, someone make Ultraman eyes.
Someone put Sans eye.
They're already Ultraman. on it.
Then it.
So the human gear of this episode is a firefighting robot, and his name is Ichi Ichikyunosuke. Does anyone know why he's named that?
Wait.
Let's just call him. You know what?
Hang
Let's
on.
just call him Itchy.
What?
Fuck
Ichi
off.
Ichi Ichikyunosuke. Does anyone else
911.
close?
119?
Exactly.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Ichi Ichikyu. 119 is Japan's
Kage,
version of
sorry,
911.
Can you remove 2 of the
911.
lines? We just need one line on it. Just one, because
Just one across the boober.
The whole thing is they in the Japanese censor they have to put the black line, but there's no specification how small it is. So they try to make it as small as possible. So they're just paying lip service to it.
Just across the rim.
Yeah, so you just need one thin little line that shows like, yeah, we technically covered it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so why is he Ichi Ichikyunosuke?
Because Ichi Ichikyu 119. That's Japan's emergency number. Their version of 911.
I thought it was 555.
Nope.
Is that police?
No, okay,
Let's
okay.
go.
Okay, now I'm just thinking of the Simpsons episode where it's
Uh-huh.
like, oh yeah, don't
There
call
we go. That's the one.
Don't call 911.
Here's the real number.
Yeah, it's like 912.
912. It's 912.
Yeah, 912. He's like,
All right, I'm gonna dial 91, and then when you're ready, hit the other one.
Oh God.
1111111. Lois.
No stamp.
We need googly eyes on her.
So yeah, round 4 of the Hiden versus Zaya competition is who can save the most people from firefighters.
By the way, this is the dragon I bought today.
Nice. So when we first heard about this episode, we were all
That's the perfect one right there.
Yeah.
That one's okay for YouTube.
We on this all night.
So yeah, the round 4 of the competition was going to be who can save the most people from a burning building.
Who starts the burning building? Thousands
So
of
yeah,
gun.
we heard this competition, and like me, Tom, and Ichi were all just like, "You're doing a competition where human lives are at stake. That's not cool."
And then they're like training simulation. I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I was like, "Okay, cool, that's fine."
Good to know someone.
We
in this-
already talked about the spectacular hotel.
No.
But yeah,
I
there are
prefer
no
I prefer the
Spectacular Hotel.
amazing hotel.
Yeah.
I don't know. Ultimate Hotel was a bit good until
Also-
they rebooted it.
Also,
I
we saw-
preferred Infinity War Hotel and its sequel, Endgame Hotel.
Also,
Wow.
we saw the Zyspec commercial again with Guy, and I fucking love it.
He's got a fucking turtleneck. He's like so Steve
I'm
Jobs.
surprised they didn't release fucking Guy's fucking awesome outfit for like $1,000.
$1,000 fucking
watch.
Yeah.
You
said it, so it's like rule 34.
We know they're listening.
Oh no, guys! That only works when I say it.
Okay. Would it be? Yeah.
I'm not saying it.
Oh, so Tom, we found out something about Shesta. What?
Apparently, It's not Shesta, it's Siesta.
Her name's Siesta.
Which makes sense because the vice staff are all lazy.
So you know what? I like it because
God.
Shesta sounds like a
Oh,
Shesta
God.
sounds like a sugar-free drink that you would get
It's like Shasta.
7-Eleven. Yeah, Shasta. Like I don't like that at all.
Fucking Princess Tit Job is going to be in my nightmares for the next year after all these pictures.
You know what? I think everybody in favor in the chat of Princess
Yeah,
Tit.
googly eyes.
Everyone in the chat in favor of a Princess Tit Job.
We need to start a poll to see what name.
Okay,
we should
so
go
what
with.
names? Okay, Princess Tit Job. We have Princess Phallus. We have
Princess Asasoji Jizo.
No, Princess Dickface.
That's too like generic.
Princess Cockhead.
God, no.
Now you're just coming up with shit.
I'm just gonna call her Malshina.
Frumple Foreskin.
Die Hard. No way, that's not time.
No, you know what the real problem with her name is? It sounds too close to the name of the villain from Akiba Ranger.
Princess Brazzers.
Who do you think wrote this Sentai?
That's not an excuse! A reason and an excuse are not the same thing!
Malshina.
Princess
Malshina.
Dildo is also a good one.
Oh god.
Because we're all men. We don't have any women here, and dicks are what guys talk about.
It's true.
Princess...
By the way, Gar,
Huh?
your dick's hanging out of your shorts.
Oh shit! Sorry.
No, I've got it. Princess Cockrock.
Cock Rocket.
Family jewels.
You know what? I'm kind of Princess Goldmember. Or let's just
I
call.
love gold!
Oh my god! Let's just call her Goldmember. Because her forehead penis is made of gold.
Charlotte Gold!
Gar, now it's coming out the other side.
Oh, sorry.
Get some fucking underwear that fits, Gar.
Who said I was wearing underwear?
Okay, so they added Jin Burning Falcon to the opening,
I just
surprisingly.
wasn't aware
quickly.
Gar's dick was so fucking huge. Where have you been hiding that fucking thing?
Okay, anyways. Jesus
As
Christ.
we've established, this isn't Gar. This is Gar's.
Yeah, Gar's has got a monster schlong.
You're so awesome.
Well, yeah. Don't you guys know that Garz is short for Garzilla?
That's what he
It's
got.
Garzantuan.
That's what he got in exchange for betraying the king.
Garzinga.
I like Trouser Snake. That's my favorite version.
Princess Trouser Snake.
Oh god. These are bad.
So I gotta say, like, Ichi made a complaint when we were watching the episode about
Yeah, back to Zero One.
Ichi
Ichikyunosuke.
Ichikyunosuke.
I don't know.
Everything's all
QQ Tama Tama
Yeah,
I would call that Itchy squared.
Oh yeah, Ichi also discovered this week that apparently, like, he's like, oh yeah, I never considered listening to the full version of the Q-Let song, and I was like, there was a full version?
Yeah, I finally got off my ass and found it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my.
Hey, long nose Gar.
Look, you're a fish.
So yeah, Ichi Guguchu, he
No,
that's what I'm calling him. Oh, you been trying, you fucker!
Yeah.
Okay, enough distractions.
Right, so like Ichi was complaining that like, oh, he doesn't really have like a personality like the other ones. I'm like, no, he's a firefighter. He has to be serious. He doesn't have time to emote.
Sure.
All
but
he needs to concentrate on is rescuing the victims.
the human firefighter had a personality. It was just very loud.
He was very hot-headed, you could say.
Ah!
No, he was.
Oh god.
I was like, man, Emily would find that funny.
Okay, so here's my biggest problem with the episode. So we see this scene where Guy hands a Zetsumarizer to Yua, and he's like, if the robot wakes up, slam this on it. And I'm like, weren't you all about not cheating in this competition?
Yeah, but we need to finish.
That
this
was
part.
okay. You know what? That was before he got his ass handed to him like 4 times by Metal Zero.
Now I'm not guaranteed to win. Better fucking cheat.
You got a problem? Cheat it.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Computer not working? Punch it.
Post it.
Afraid of the dark? Punch it. That's Jello Apocalypse. Yeah, so they set up this competition where they're doing a firefighting training exercise in a 3-leveled building where there are, on the first floor there are 10 people to find, on the second floor there's 4 people to find, and on the third floor there's 3 people to find, who we find out are Fukuzoe, Siesta, and unnamed corporate lackey from Hiden. So here's my question. Why did they make the amount of people on the first and second floors even? Because that just leads them to tie up.
It's
Like
a
it was
competition
intended.
thing, meaning that to get the competition to be more exciting, most places do in even rounds before they get into uneven. It's just it's to extend the drama of the story, basically.
Sure, but it makes them effectively pointless.
No, but it's like a sporting event. There's, you want as much
I will agree that sporting events are mostly pointless.
Yeah. Well, you gotta think of it this way, Guy is like
especially now that they're all being canceled.
Yeah.
So Mario and Sonic at the Tokyo Olympic Games will be the only artifact from the Olympics this year?
Which is on sale now, actually.
Oh.
Oh god, the Olympics will probably be canceled. Fuck.
Yeah.
Jeez.
The big yikes.
Ugh.
Somehow a better cosplay outfit than the official Power Rangers.
So it's funny that the vice president, he's like, fucking don't want to be a victim here. Wait, though, I can act like I'm dying. I'm dying!
Yeah, because remember the
I'm
episode,
a good actor.
Remember the episode with the actor, he played a corpse?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was funny that he did reference that.
I guess he's being typecast.
Yep.
And Siesta even turns to him and goes, "Nice dying."
I like the one where it's like the first floor, it was like all women and the guys are like, yeah! The next
save
one,
hot
it's like,
women!
It's all like hot dudes and they're like, oh. That was a good joke.
Yeah.
That the timing of that joke made it. It was a good joke.
As Cell said when he was here, good to know sexism is still alive and well.
Sounds like a
they gotta rescue the people on the second floor before they all, have a nice retirement.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep making that joke until nobody remembers the significance of it.
Yeah. The cool thing was they even had like holographic fire effects in the building from to put out.
Yeah, that was pretty. Well, it's X8. X8's like, hey, you know what we should do? Video game fire.
Yeah.
That was cool. The holographic fire was actually pretty sweet. I like that.
Bang bang backdraft.
I fucking laughed my ass off when they started rescuing people and they were giving like tips on yelling louder and acting scared while they were rescuing them.
Yeah.
Yeah, one guy, like, one of the firefighters just goes up to one of the victims. It's just like, oh, could you act better?
Could you yell louder?
You're harshing. Oh shit! You're harshing my buzz. Like,
help! I'm dying. Save me, Daskade!
And then just to
Amazon. Sorry.
And then just to throw in some more drama, the Panda Raider just appears out of nowhere in the middle of this.
Okay. I have to say the Panda Raider is my new favorite.
I made jokes about them playing CS:GO, and then he shows up, and now it's Rainbow Six.
Yeah, no, he looked like something from like Rainbow Six Siege, and I fucking loved it. So because I like armored soldiers.
I will admit the design is way cooler than I expected the Panda Raider to be.
I think I might be losing my voice. I think I'm losing my voice from all the shouting about the fucking suit.
Yeah, during Extra there was a lot of yelling.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose my voice. Be like, do you have the coronavirus? Like, no, I was just really mad about a fucking suit and how much it costs.
Oh, the best thing ever was this one shot we saw of the Panda Raider up on the roof of a building, and then he just fires his laser and propels himself off the roof.
Oh my god, he looks like a fucking stormtrooper. That's why I like it. He's got kind of that stormtrooper design.
I don't see it.
No, kind of like.
I think he looks like a Metal Gear villain.
Oh, that scouting panda. That sounds like a fucking Metal Gear
right?
villain.
Did somebody say metallics?
No.
Okay.
He said metal.
Call me if you need me.
Okay.
If you want to reach me.
Shut up, please. First Order Stormtroopers have proven to be well trained.
I guess he doesn't miss. I guess he has to kiss you.
So we cut back to the bridge of the dam where the Ark is, and Jin, after freeing Horby. Yeah, by the way, it looked like at the end of last week, Jin was going to shoot Horby dead, but no, he just holds his gun up, then puts it back down and gently takes the straitjacket off.
He just goes, "There's the Horby, I know." And Horby's just like, "What's your deal, man?"
Yeah, Jin's a real boy. He's not connected to the
God.
Ark anymore.
Yeah, it's like, why are you connected to the Ark? I found free Wi-Fi.
Why have we ever,
I'm the hotspot now.
Why have we ever made Beavis and Butthead jokes with them?
I'm not connected.
Hey, Horby. What are you doing?
I got a joke for you.
Right.
I'm not connected to the Ark anymore. I'm connected to the Leviathan. You don't get that, Gar? What were the Transformers ship that they came to Earth on?
The Ark?
What's the name of Megatron's ship under the ocean in Season 1?
I have no idea.
The Leviathan.
Gasp.
I'm sorry, Gar. Did I just out-Transformers you?
Oh, no,
Oh my god.
They never named it.
They do actually name it
Oh,
quite
wait,
often.
It's
You know
the
that
Nemesis.
No, that's the second ship, the one that can go to Cybertron. The first one was Leviathan. Nemesis was the actual ship that could fly.
Cool.
Anyways, like I was saying, like it's funny we never made like a Beavis and Butthead joke with Jen and Horpy. Hey, Horpy, what are we gonna do? I told you, we're gonna exterminate humanity, Jen.
Oh.
Are you sure you guys don't want to make Pinky and the Brain jokes?
I'm pretty sure I've done that already.
Jen!
Horpy, what are we doing tonight?
Same thing we do every night, Jen.
Try to take over humanity.
What are we gonna do tonight? The same thing we do every night. Put in a filler where we do some kind of competition that goes on for 2 episodes.
The other one's a falcon.
And we're going with bird. To keep
The other is a bird.
Yeah.
No,
Anyway.
the other flipping is bird.
Anyway.
One is a rider, the other's insane.
So Jin and Horby come out of their hidey hole to find that Fu has been standing on the bridge camping all night.
Yeah, like we
Waiting
just...
Well, we made a joke. I was like, was he there the whole time? And they go, were you here the whole time?
Yeah.
It's like, holy shit.
Why didn't you just go in after them? You knew where they were. You've been there.
Dude, you owe me a Coke.
Yeah, because like... And like he was in the middle of like snacking when he's like about to henshin. I'm like, no, what the fuck, man? It was a wolf stalking his prey.
He's got to eat his breakfast.
It was a wolf in expensive Bandai Direct clothing.
Can't henshin on an empty stomach.
Because remember, breakfast is great.
Oh my god, click on that thing in the thing, the level 1 crook, level 100 boss.
Yeah, we had that joke last week.
That's a good one.
So we finally get to see Jin's Burning Falcon henshin.
Some cream will clear that right up.
Ooh, the sounds on that fucking slasher eyes.
I will
awesome.
admit, the sounds are pretty great. It sounds like they're straight out of the Mega Man X games.
Yeah, it does.
Burning rain.
And then yeah, it just says the strongest wings burning the fire of hell, and I was like, that's fucking perfect.
I just love it. It's like slash eyes.
You just want places remind you of Taj Doll.
Yeah.
It's a red bird.
Yep.
Dog.
Orb.
It is a dog.
Borb! Must find Borb.
So of course, the second after they both henshin, they cut to a forest. And I'm kind of surprised that the new powerful fire form didn't like burn down the forest.
Right?
Australia is currently on fire, everyone. I don't think we should make those jokes.
I mean, it's okay now, I think.
Yeah, they've got it, I think, under
They
control.
have it under control.
Yeah.
Speaking of actual fire, the actual fire happens in the firefighting training building while the Hiden cronies are still up there.
And then we get one of the funniest fucking things where, like Tom explained it best, but, like, there was, like, this, like, girl reporter, and she was reporting on, like, something, like, a sweet shop or something, and she's like,
Yeah.
I was next door!
Well, the best was she's talking about, oh, there's a fire, and I'm like, oh, like, I've seen reporters literally, like, the people reporting on Chernobyl were calmer, like, and I'm just like, and then it's like, I was recording next door, and I'm like, oh, so the whole joke about, and the whole joke about it was, she was next door reporting on some sweets, like, she's like a
food
puff piece reporter.
Like a food vlogger.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, like, shit,
Oh, fuck, fire!
like, she's literally in over her pay grade.
This'll get me clicks!
And now to our consultant reporter, Sailor Moon on the moon. Sailor? Oh my god! Thank you, Sailor.
Thanks, Sailor. I hate that skit because it implies that Sailor is like her first name.
Well, there was a...
That's like saying, thanks, Kamen!
No, it's like the tangent... Or there was a little concert I went to at an anime convention. It's like, it's the Navy, and it's like, welcome aboard. What's your name? My name's Sailor. What's your last name? Moon.
God damn it.
So you're Sailor Moon. Yes, I am Sailor.
Gar has his figure out Sabaki.
It'll happen one day.
No, you will never get a figure out some Sabaki.
She's a vlogger talking about people who maybe died to Japanese
you know
Logan
what?
Paul.
You know what? This is what people need to do. You keep the Gar thing, and then you replace it with consistent Ultra Ranger.
Oh my god, Hishi, is that that's a freaking dead body over there?
Oh no. Just for the
oh.
record, I haven't actually watched that video, and I don't plan to.
Don't watch it.
Don't watch it.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Watch somebody talk about it so they get a view and ad revenue. Don't watch the original video, which is still on his channel.
Christ.
Anyway.
How did these two assholes make so much money?
They're attractive white men.
Oh, that explains nothing.
Speaking of asshole men, Guy decides, while everyone is panicking and working to rescue the people from the burning building, Guy decides to pull Yua off the rescue detail.
Man, I was so invested in that. I'm like, Yua, don't do it. Yua, don't do it. I'm just like, now, all I want out of this fucking show is another situation like that where guys like you would do something fucked up and she goes, fuck you.
Yeah.
It's the fucking Valkyrie.
You know, I was thinking about that, and I forget who I was talking to, but someone actually gave some perspective on that. If you really think about it, Kamen Rider Valkyrie, she's named after the Valkyries who were sworn to Odin and served Odin.
Oh.
And Guy is pretty Odin.
Yeah, but Fua doesn't, nerve pinch anybody or, do science on the Enterprise.
Well, I think Vulcan is like a different word.
Yeah, no, I'm just fucking around.
It's talking about the barrels of his guns.
Oh, is that what Vulcan means?
It's something to do with guns.
I still don't understand why it's called Sun Vulcan.
No, Vulcan is about being galvanized by fire.
Oh, that explains Sun Vulcan.
Well, there's a boss in Metal Gear Solid named Vulcan Raven, and he had like a giant minigun. So
yeah.
See, we're all talking about other things aside from 01 because fuck 01.
No.
This episode was actually pretty good.
It was.
Yeah, you know what?
Good.
I've been complaining about some of the filler episodes, but I mean, this one is the best of them.
Aruto was weird throughout this whole episode, though. He took forever to fucking
Vulcan God of Blacksmith being forged by fire,
and then
So yeah,
that's why something is Vulcan.
So we see the scouting Panda Raider, and he pulls a soldier from Team Fortress 2, where he fires a shot to
I mentioned that already.
Oh, okay. Anyways,
did it again.
Yeah.
Wait,
first time in a while. Fuck you. Anyways,
is Emily Is Emily? Are you still watching in the chat?
I don't think she is.
She's online, but she's not listening.
Okay, good, because we've been talking about Cox for
Anyway,
and we're not done.
So then Aruto just is pushing
Ichi Ichikyunosuke gets turned into the Mammoth Magia by
Homura, going you're not firefighter, you
Yeah, there's this thing where he sees someone who's apparently had a heart attack, and Homura, the human who works for Zaya or represents Zaya, goes to pump his heart and get him back up and running, but Ichi Ichikyunosuke apparently did not detect life signs in him and decided to move on, and then Homura promptly gives him the shit talking.
Yeah, he gets him back to life, and
which is kind of the crux of the artificial thing. And ironically, there's a Voyager episode on this where the Doctor had to decide who to save and who not to save, and the statistics were one way, but the thing is, one person was his friend, or he had or he knew So the whole idea is, of course, a machine is going to look at the statistics, meaning that he'd have more success saving the 3 people that were wounded and leaving that guy than to risk them all to raise that guy. But the thing is, that is, ironically, it's almost like they have a list of all of the, artificial intelligence issues. But I just you figured out, I'm not going to turn into a thing at all. I'm fine.
And then Yua slams on the Zetsummerizer.
You are happy you're my waifu, or I'd be really cross with you right now.
I was sad that she did that.
Oh, yeah. Wait, she slapped on a monster belt?
Yeah, she put a monster belt on him.
I gotta say, before we move on, I gotta say that this is actually the first time I've agreed with the Zaya representative on this thing, because, even though he's not showing signs of life, if he's can be saved, then you should fucking try to save him.
Yeah, no, it just, that was the thing. He just didn't understand that, just because someone looks like they're dead doesn't, mean that they're actually dead. You can still have a chance to save them. I mean, he was just prioritizing at the time what he thought was best.
Here's something that kind of bothers me. Okay, so what happens is Yua slaps the belt on the Kirameiger, and he turns, and then immediately Guy is like, "Look what's happened! It's going down." I'm like, they were filming you the whole time.
Yeah, they saw him do it.
Yeah, they filmed your right hand woman slap this belt on to make him go, and though those belts are public knowledge.
Also, someone brought up in the chat before we started, but Izu still has that footage of Yua messing with Dodo back when that happened.
Mm-hmm.
So
ironically, that whole situation there could have disqualified the entire buyout.
Yeah.
It was backward. Even so, they have evidence of her doing shit like that. It was just so stupid to do it.
I'm sure Izu was also within eye shot.
Yeah, it's a fucking broad daylight. Does that shit.
Look, everyone, he's a monster.
Yeah. It's just.
I'm getting real sick of Guy's shit, and I get that's part of his character, but Jesus Christ.
He's a great villain. I love him as a villain, but I'm just get that shit-eating grin off your goddamn face, you fucking chump. Like, I'm just like, it's like Joffrey from Game of Thrones, man. You're just like, fucking man, just, I hate you, but what the fuck are you doing now? Like, it's just, you're so invested.
I don't know if I'm even that far.
But you know what? Like, if I may jump ahead, so the fight, of course, he turns into Magia and fucking Haruto. Someone said it earlier. Haruto goes after him. First of all, he goes after him. He's like, he's running. Oh, I'm gonna catch up to you. And it's like, dude, don't you have a form? With superpowers.
He takes too long to henshin. He tries pushing him back, even while he's being.
Well, the best is
by
he's
a
behind
mammoth.
this fence, and I think it was Ichi was like, man, they gotta find a hole in the fence, and the guy cuts it. Oh, there's one.
Yeah, he cuts the hole in the fence.
And they're making Bulk and Skull music. He's trying to hold him off outside of his suit.
Yeah, that was funny.
And
he goes freezing bear for a little bit, which was surprising.
yeah, because Thouser does that, and then Thouser gets it, and I'm just like, I'm thinking Loki. It's like, will you ever stop falling for that?
Yeah,
for getting your animals jacked.
He didn't have his bear data.
But I mean, like, okay, so this is like my favorite thing in the last 5 episodes. Is so Thouser goes to fucking do his finisher to like kill the Humagear, and fucking Aruto switches to metal, slides in, and blocks the fucking
the jacking brake.
Yeah, jacking brake, and then immediately whips around on his heel and does his own jacking brake to the guy, which breaks him out of the form. And I'm like, Aruto, shit, man, that's some serious moves.
No, it was really cool.
He doesn't fuck around now that he knows that his his finishers can heal the Magias.
Like, that is literally him putting his money right where his mouth is. It's the equivalent of, Princess Cockface, putting her dick where her forehead is.
Oh, this is gonna be a fun year.
Yes, it is. Hey, I'm already more entertained than Ryu Soldier, and I like that show.
To quote Chris McLean, this is going to be a long season.
I love how you were like, oh, maybe they'll resolve this in one episode. 5 minutes later, it cuts off. The final firefighting showdown, saving the Hiden cronies that are still in the burning building.
Why do I have a feeling they didn't have enough plot for an entire show? So they're trying to pad this.
That's what I mentioned that weeks ago.
Because
it does kind of go off that way, though. Excuse me.
Because it's weird to think, because XA didn't feel this padded out. And it's the same writer.
Rather the opposite. They had so much to do that they got rid of the opening for the longest time.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't even have the ending happen in the show.
So what's going on here, writer? You know how to write a tokusatsu year-long show. Why does this feel padding?
Padding hopper!
I mean, when we finish this fucking arc, this, competition arc, it better kick into fucking gear. Like, if
I feel like that's why
will.
I feel like that's why Jin's come back at the timing he has.
Yeah.
Because by the time the competition's done, Jin whatever he's doing will be.
But I mean, like, if we finish this arc and then they're like, oh, well, it couldn't take over your business this way, we're now going to do this, and there's a fucking arc about stock fucking markets.
An arc about stock fucking.
Yeah, stock fucking. That's when somebody's stuck in stocks and you fuck them.
Yep.
That's actually a thing.
So next week's episode is going to finish the firefighting challenge. Meanwhile, Fu is doing his own challenge, the fucking ice bucket challenge.
No, you know what that's going to be? He's going to be like, I'm going to go in and rescue all the people myself. And he's going to like, no, I'll do it. And he just dumps water on himself and he runs.
Now I'm immune to fire!
Because you know that he's literally doing that. He's going to run into and he's going to get like 5 feet in and realize that's not how water
Oh, God!
I've made a horrible mistake. Just runs in. I've ruined my entire day.
Speaking of horrible mistakes, Jin fights Thouser, apparently.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
Oh, Bowser's gonna get his ass fucking handed to him.
Well, he's done. He's probably never gonna get another form, and he's gonna
Bowser does kind of give up for both because of his design giving off that idea for me, and because he technically doesn't have a form name. It makes me think that maybe Thouser may not get another form.
You know what it might be? He's gonna get his butt kicked, and then later on the series, he's gonna come back as a good guy, have a redemption arc, and get another fucking form.
Belt number 11, baby. Or 9, whatever.
I'm Kamen Rider 999, or I'm Kamen Rider 10,000.
I don't know, maybe Beast in the
Kamen Rider 10,000.
Wait, hang on. He doesn't have another form. He only uses
Bowser.
He only uses those 2.
Yep.
Oh yeah, he gonna
Wait.
fucking die.
Wait, so he's in his 40s, but he was like, was he a child prodigy?
Yeah, he worked with Korenosuke.
So he was Doogie Thowser?
Other hand.
Oh, there's a good name for his next form. Kamen 1001.
1,500.
That's good.
Doogie Thowser. Kamen Rider 1001.
Well, I don't know if we have a lead-in call-out yet, but let's get into Kiramager.
Kirameki!
There it is. Now for the Kiramager theme song.
Are the crystal gems will always save the day.
What?
Great. My favorite. By the way, did you know that
Did you know?
the home planet of Duke Atreides was Caladan, the ocean planet? My whole thing is anytime this year that anyone makes a Steven Universe reference, I make a Dune reference back.
Oh, okay.
Damn, the
That's-
spice.
That's my plan. Because I don't watch that show, so I don't get these references, so I'm going to make reference to a thing you don't get.
Good.
All right.
Got
So before we start, I'm gonna grab my notes. Okay, I'm ready.
Gar, you can read?
it. I
Oh,
thought
wait, you're
Yeah,
Garza.
Garza can read.
I
Okay.
swear to the fucking gods, I thought I heard you said, I'm gonna grab my nuts.
You're gonna love my nuts.
I'm like, what?
I'm doing that with my fourth arm right now.
Oh my god. So the princess, I just want her to be like, hey, my eyes are down here.
Oh my god, she's a fucking nightmare!
Like, this, it's like, okay, the best
Where's
part of
my
this...
Boldo picture?
The best part about this is, like, Ichi's like, oh man, she's got a fucking bra on her head. She's like, her eyes are fucking dead. And I'm just like, dude, if you know she's got a dick on their forehead, it's like, oh fuck! What? It
I
just
was
keeps-
too distracted by her fucking bra on her head, their ugly ass, soulless eyes, and the fact that she's got fucking weird hair coming out of it!
She's princess, like, she's like Pippi Longschlagen.
Can I please just say
Maybe
her
long
actual...
rocking?
Can I please just say her actual name?
She has a name?
Yes,
Go for it.
Princess Mabushina.
Mabushina! Mabushina!
It's
Mabushina!
Princess. Yeah.
You were never calling her that.
I was
Nope.
I was
I'm gonna
calling
call
that.
her it. Whatever.
Fuck it, I'm calling her soup.
Princess Marble Nuts. Dick
Fuck
soup.
you, that was a Gar thing.
Dick soup.
Dick soup.
No.
Now keep okay. So all right. Aside from the jokes, the opening to this is fucking fire. It's like
I think we should explain what this is before we start talking.
it's
about
episode 0.
Episode 0 of Mashin Sentai Kiramager.
But let's be honest,
but-
it's the real episode 1.
but-
Like this is if you skipped episode 0,
You're fucked.
yeah.
Well, here's the problem about that. Only way to see episode 0 was to go see it in theaters.
you
So-
poor people who didn't watch episode 0.
So the people who didn't watch episode 0,
Scratching their fucking heads.
I feel sorry for them.
Right before, according to somebody, right before episode
Shoot.
1 aired, you can watch it online.
Well, yeah, bootleg. Like this is
No,
a
no,
bootleg.
no, no. On the Toei website. It was literally a free watch streamed.
Cool.
Because I think they realized, oh shit, man, like we fucking cut that episode in half.
So our series starts on the faraway planet of Crystalia, aka fucking Eorzea from FF14.
AKA just the planet right beside the Land of Light.
Yeah.
But here's the thing,
Like,
okay.
like Planet Ultra's just right there,
Yep.
and Crystalia is right here.
But I mean, like, okay, so they get in there, and the thing is, like, I'm thinking, okay, so in my head, I'm watching this, and I'm thinking, okay, this is episode 0, it's pretty much like a hyper battle video, it's gonna be shitty. They're in this fucking 4-star hotel lobby or something.
Yep.
Like, fucking, like, it looks like a fucking castle. It's not a set, it's not an effect. Like, they are filming in one of the most beautiful rooms I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it is a set though. Because
There's no fucking way that's a set.
did you not notice that you could not see one of the walls where all the set people are?
I know, but
Or it's just where all the
no,
crew was.
that's if you film anywhere, you should only film 3 corners because you need to put your crew anywhere, even if you're on location.
But this is definitely like a set, though. You can
No, it's a film set. I mean, it's not like on a sound stage.
It's not
meaning
like in
that
a studio.
they're in a
Yeah, it is.
hotel.
It
Anyways,
definitely looks like a sound.
So you think they built that just for the episode?
Yes.
No, I don't believe that for a second.
It's episode
you're
0.
both right. Move on. So
Nice.
we get introduced to the king of Crystalia, whose name is either Oladin or Oradin, depending on how you translate that name.
It's
so, Overtime.
Princess Melveshina has a dick on her head.
Okay.
They're from Jotunheim. They fight their brother and they're dying.
Yeah,
and
by the
they've
way-
already got more plot than Ryu Soldier.
Some of the subbers are translating Jotunheim with a J, which I kind of get because it's clearly based on Jotunheim. But
Ichi, a joke for you I have. What
was that?
realm do I like to go to? Jotunheim! Funny joke!
Yeah.
See, I knew that's what it was, but I didn't want to steal your thunder.
Yeah. It's like, I got a joke for you. Must you?
Must we?
I'm losing my goddamn voice. Everyone's going to think I have coronavirus
Okay.
now.
Hey, look, there's Melshina in her teen days.
That's Sheena after she transitions.
So that's her out of the
Or before she transitions.
That's her out of the shower.
No, that's Mabushima and older brother Nazame.
I'm gonna say
That's
that
her taking a
Mabushina-
Mabu shower.
No, if I say that Mabushina is a trans woman, I have to stop making fun of her.
All right, so
I forget what I was gonna say.
Yodaheim.
Yes, Jotunheim. So the reason I think it is Jotunheim with a Y, look at their fucking emblem. It's a Y.
Well, also, I stayed up until 3 a.m. and I spent a good hour on this. You know what Yoden?
I needed answers.
Pretty much, yeah. Yodan is defined as to be an outcast, rejected by society, where Heim is a German and Norway word for home.
Yeah.
So, in a sense, the Dark Empire is made up of outcasts from society.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Which means maybe the other person who has the face masks is an outcast from a different planet that we'll see maybe.
That's why each suit's different.
Yeah.
Because they're
not all the same race.
Yeah, they're just an organization of people working together.
They're the island of misfit villains.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, actually.
And think of it this way. The Kiramagers are also... They're not like outcasts from society because they're very famous.
Yeah, they're all famous in one way or the other, except for Red, who's just a student.
Yeah. So it's like, it's creative that how, like, Red's very similar to the evil organization. He's an outcast. Because we'll get into it with episode 1.
Yeah.
But yeah, Overtime subs it as Oradin, where TV Nihon has it as Oladin.
Aladdin! Can you call you Ol, or maybe just Din, or how about Oladdy?
Oh boy.
There's 40 hours of that audio content.
Yeah, I gotta hear all that.
Oh, you can't, because Disney locked it up, and
Fuck!
and Robin, in his will, was like, never really.
So I've got some interesting... I'm literally on the Kiramager wiki, and I've got some interesting backstory.
Uh-huh.
They were born in 2343 in the Dakir province of Bajor during the 50-year Cardassian occupation of the planet. She was raised in a labor camp. Her I'm reading the... I think I'm reading the Wikipedia, not for Kiramager, but for Major Kira for Deep Space Nine.
Wow.
So, yeah. So that should be the picture, for like the Kiramager thing. Just be like this picture.
Major Kira on Princess Melvashina.
No.
Yeah. No.
Over her face, I mean.
So apparently the Jotunheim army, their motive is they want to destroy all of the world's beauty.
Wasn't that literally what they were trying to do? No, they're trying to turn up the lights and sleep in the...
Yeah, because think of it, because again, it works with the whole point of like them being outcasts.
Yeah.
They're like,
if we can't be beautiful, no one will.
Exactly. Oh my God, are they...
Like, why should we popularize the beautiful people?
Are they incels?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Fuck them.
They're space geeks.
I mean, don't fuck them.
Yeah. So yeah,
They're space incels.
Yeah.
You guys watched the TV Nihon.
Yes.
So what were the mooks called? Because in Overtime
they were called
pensions.
They were called Bichat. I don't know how you pronounce it. It was Bechat.
Okay, because
like,
Overtime,
what you gonna do, bitchat?
Because Overtime had it as PEN chance, like penchants.
That's kind of cool, actually.
I like that, actually.
Which apparently that is an actual term for like a soldier or something.
Well, what Lane discovered or figured out, I don't know if it's accurate, but what you were saying is that they were based on roadkill.
Yeah, they look like roadkill because they have like a tire mark on running across.
And they got rakes.
Also,
they're like mud. a sense.
Yeah.
This just
describe how
in.
smelly they are.
This just in. I have more detail about the head of Princess Cockhead.
Okay.
The bra on the top is not a bra. They're truck tires.
I didn't notice that until you mentioned that.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, they do have some treads on them.
Yeah.
She's got traction when you flip her upside down.
Yeah.
So,
Wait, I got another one. Princess Fleshlight.
No.
No. We'll see what the chat decides.
We'll workshop it.
We'll workshop it.
So yeah, we have our.
Well, it's time to go drain the Melbashina head.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we have our two generals.
They're awesome.
Crunchula,
Count Crunchula,
Captain Crunchula.
and
What was I have the name written somewhere.
yeah, it was Crunchula.
Carantula was the TV Nihon sub.
Tarantula.
Oh, Crunchula was TV Nihon.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm watching overtime, so like it was crunch, like it was crunching in
Yeah.
ULA. Yeah,
So it's a mixture of Captain Crunch and Count Chocula.
part of a complete destruction.
And probably the MVP,
Fucking Garza.
General Garza.
General motherfucking Garza.
So who is King
Count
Aladdin's apparent or older brother?
Count Crunchula,
Yeah.
part of an unbeautiful breakfast.
Actually, no, Aladdin said older brother.
Oh yeah, he did say elder brother.
Yeah.
But
So apparently
I
Garza was like a former hero of the kingdom of Crystalia.
And you can see his like crystal head, but it's black because he's evil.
Purple.
It was black.
Oh,
Just-
look purple. He's fucking dope looking.
You know
You
what?
can-
I'm looking it up. You guys keep talking.
Okay.
But yeah, so, Garza or Garuza, depending on your
I'm
translation.
keeping it as
I'm
Garza.
keeping it as Garza.
Basically
Garza.
walks in with the mooks and Carantula and goes, "Yup, we taking over now, bro."
And then they just drag him out of the fucking throne room.
Before
Oh,
that,
wait.
he actually puts up a fight and actually does pretty well, but then they just overpower him.
Oh, here we go.
Oh my god, he's so goddamn cool!
Yeah, Gar has fallen in love with Garza, and that's why he's now Goldcaster Garza. If that wasn't obvious.
I was totally on board when Garza said to do it. I was like, yes, no, you're doing it.
I am Garza.
While I personally don't like the idea of giving yourself the exact name of established characters as your online persona, I do support my friend in his quest for self-identity, so I will allow it.
Think of it this way. Think of it as a short version of Garzilla.
I declare this canon!
There we are. Because that was
Write a new page in the Castranger Bible.
because that was originally what I was going to go with Garzilla, and then like,
And I thought that was good.
and then it's like Garza. I'm like, give me,
Give me your name!
Then Garza.
give me.
Give me.
But yeah, Crystalia has fallen. In which you've seen
Quick, call the Warrior of Light!
right?
Yes, I have.
Okay, did Mabushina's rocket not look like?
It did look like Kal-El's ship from when he was a baby.
Yeah. That's what I feel like that's just that's gotta be a Superman reference because she's the last of her race.
Also, she's Princess Tekla from Shadow Raiders.
No, that's the reference I get.
One, the other Sentai. Defeat Gaza.
I will find her.
Oh my god!
And then you cut to Jewel, and he's just like, "I'm just a miner."
Come, daughter of Aladdin,
Gross.
kneel before gems.
Oh, we need a fucking villain named a general named Gems. General Gems.
Or what is the name? What is the name of? Oh god! No, wait! No, it's like, come, daughter of Aladdin, kneel before Garza.
I am Gaza.
Uncle Gaza.
Garzed. I'm
Now I'll let you in on my little secret.
Garzod.
I killed Aladdin.
Kneel before Garzod.
Kneel before Gaza.
Garzod.
The vicious general.
Okay,
of
I got
Europe.
it. I got the prediction for what the Sixth Ranger should be. The Sixth Ranger should not be another human. It should be one of
Another
Malvashina's race.
Another
I would like to see
another
that.
survivor Malvashina's race.
I would like to
How
see
would you
that.
feel if it was like Oridon?
No.
I feel like if anything, he'll come in near the end as the mentor
Yeah,
ranger.
come in as like a mentor ranger, but no, we need the Sixth Ranger to be a survivor of Crystalia. That'd be fucking awesome.
I would like that.
That would be great.
Like he fled the Earth before Jotunheim came.
Exactly.
He was just on vacation.
And he had.
He's the Supergirl! He was sent to go protect Princess Malmachina, but then he got lost along the way, and she got sent somewhere else, and then he came back to Earth. He's Supergirl!
Why didn't you come back to Crystalia? Oh, we tried. What do you mean you tried? Well, it wasn't there. Oh, you guys couldn't find it? No, it literally wasn't there. Pulls up.
You blew it up!
So, yeah, basically pulls down like a sheet thing. See? It's not there.
Well, if you were here, and I'm here, and Crystalia was in the general direction, who's that?
No, I was thinking more of Emperor's New Groove. How did we get here, Kronk? Beats me.
By all accounts, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Winner.
Use the changer, Kronk. Wrong changer!
Yeah, so the company organization Carrot.
Get it?
Because Jules.
That's very funny. Well, and like Carrot Gold and stuff. So their fucking goddamn base is a goddamn palm tree.
Oh, hey, it's a low-informed Yggdrasil.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's a fucking Yggdrasil base for fucking Gaim. I just want to see Takator wearing like a Hawaiian shirt. That'd be fucking amazing.
He's just on vacation.
Everyone's got a fucking lail.
It's Casual Friday.
Yoko's got a fucking hula skirt on. Yeah, that'd be great.
Hula, baby. Yeah.
So we get introduced to who I assume is the leader of Carrot.
Yep, he is the leader.
The mentor of the Rangers, Hakataminami.
For the record, I'm staying right now. I refuse to fucking say that name every fucking time.
I like the name.
What, Mr. Hakataminami?
I'm going to either call him
Hakaminami.
President or, you know what? I'm calling him Haka for short. His name's President Haka.
Haka piece of shit. No.
Wow.
Whoa, no. To be fair, honestly, this guy was pretty fucking dope. He was a fun dude.
I started saying that name to myself like last night when I was doing notes, so I could actually remember it.
It's like that fucking Espada name that I'll never remember.
Aronieru.
Yes, I remember that. God damn. Ah,
Hakataminami.
it's cool. His outfit was cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, people of Castranger,
Huh?
I looked up some very important information.
Oh.
I know the Green Ranger in this show, Sheena, or Cena, is it Sheena?
Senna.
I know how old the actress is.
Okay.
She's 22.
Oh,
Yes.
she's my age.
It's not
I
another.
don't feel bad looking at her. Gorgeous
Also,
legs.
she is a college student, so very likely her age in the show is her age close to, I'd say, 18, 20. So, ladies and gentlemen, Savage Caster is giving you complete permission to fantasize lovingly.
You're Redcaster now, remember?
Oh, Redcaster. To fantasize lovingly and make your waifu out of Senna.
Cool.
Though I'm calling her, she's mine.
So we're
I
not.
call it. I got that dibs. You're too late.
So we're not having another Mizul / Oto situation.
You know what? We can all share her. It can be like a big commune. She is the official.
called a harem.
You know what it was? What a thing is the official waifu of 2020.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of interested to see how far Pink Ranger takes this One-san persona. She's clearly trying.
Wait, are you going for pink? Are you going for pink?
I'm curious to see where she goes, but I understand.
Civil War.
I understand why everyone likes green.
Waifu war.
After all, you can buy her shorts.
If it were actually her shorts,
and then sell them.
It is Japan. There are machines.
They're in vending machines.
But like they just have her hooked up, and like they have a machine that like drags.
I'm just picturing it be like a fucking.
Takes them off, puts them in a plastic bag.
If it's like a fucking hentai machine.
Oh God.
Like they just put the pair on, shake her a little bit, and remove it.
Seal in the flavor.
Good night, everybody.
God damn it.
So Mabushina was like by her dad was like, go to Earth. That's their next target.
Find the Rangers.
How do you know that, Dad? No. How do you know that's their next location, Dad? Shut up.
Do you want to go to the world of mushrooms?
Because I fucking said so.
Do you want to go to the world of mushrooms?
That's why you have them on your head.
Oh, man, I hate mushrooms.
Sonic.
Also, the Sonic movie grossed $300 million in the box office.
Yeah.
So we're getting a sequel.
In which apparently there are several sequels in the works now.
Bitchin'.
Neat. Anyway, Mabushina takes the Kiramei stones, which are the Zord souls.
They're pretty stones. I like them.
According to episode 1, she explains that they're just ordinary like they were ordinary Kirame stones, but
They've built up consciousness over the hundreds of years they've been in there.
over a millennia, they gained sentience and superpowers.
Yeah.
Kira Stones. Kira Stones.
Kiramager stones! Holy, holy stones!
In your heart you hold the key.
Look like mystery!
Kiramager!
I like Thunderbreaster's joke. Just on her way to Earth, she bumps into Crayon and Wiseru.
That would have been amazing.
No, that's too much Sentai continuity. Unlike the fact that Sena is wearing scratch merch from Gekki
Yeah,
Ranger.
wow.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't watched Gekki Ranger, but you guys pointed that out, that's a brand from Gekki Ranger.
Yeah.
And which, did you notice that it was literally just taped on?
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you're welcome.
Oh.
That is... You may... how is her name pronounced? It's...
Just copy-paste it in there.
Oh, it's copy-paste the name?
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
She's pretty.
But yeah, there was also another...
I like to give her a
Yume
scratch.
Shinjo.
That's a cool name.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was also another reference
Uh-huh.
on... her number was 31.
Uh-huh.
That's Gekki Ranger's season number.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
So
a
she's
deep
just a
cut.
Gekki Ranger reference. All right.
She likes Gekki Ranger.
Yeah, and it's like, you can tell it's kind of a cute joke. She was wearing Nike products in which they just taped the Scratch logo. I'm like...
Scratch. Don't do it.
I gotta say though, that's cool. That's cool attention to continuity. So I like that.
And it's just weird because I'm like, was the head writer of this dude Gekki Ranger? No?
Someone Google it.
No, it wasn't him.
Okay.
No, he did Abba Ranger, which I noticed because there was a subtle reference to Abba Ranger in this episode.
Yeah.
With the dinosaurs on the chalkboard.
So after we meet Green, we meet Blue, who they posit first as an expert swordsman samurai, and then we find out, oh, he's just an action star.
Yeah, I noticed
an actor.
I noticed that when they were talking, like the Stones are like, "Oh, look how good she is," and it's like all she's doing is running. Look how great of a swordsman is, but he's just an actor. Well, look at those shooting skills. It's just a video game.
And, well, and the funny thing is, always think, okay, so when, jump ahead for just a second for this reference, when he gets the sword and he's actually fighting, he's really good. And I'm just picturing, like, Warwick Davis as Willow, be like, Bad Mardigan, you really are great!
I love Willow.
By the way, anyone, I have something for you. I have a present. On the aforementioned thing. I found her Yume Shinjo's Instagram,
cool.
And this is the kind of content. Please follow her on Instagram. She deserves your follow.
Yeah.
Also, it suggested her Mio Kudo, who is Canon and the Pink Ranger, who is also there. And now that she's got a role that I like, holy crap! Oh man!
Also, did you guys notice that Canon's actress has definitely matured physically in the last 4 years?
I can tell.
I could not.
I definitely did not recognize her at first.
You know how I can tell that she matured physically? Fucking this!
Wow.
By the way, follow her on Instagram as well.
Yeah.
Where is it? Oh yeah, confirmed. Dr. Cannon.
Oh yeah, there was a doctor in there.
There was a doctor.
Yeah, Dr. Cannon. Woo!
Oh my god, that was the funniest joke of the entire series because his face.
Yeah.
That is the face of a man who's gonna nut.
That's his sister.
Come on, man. Tell me that's not him.
Honestly, if you look at his face, it starts to blur between immense pleasure and terrible fear.
Like he's got half of a gem princess's boner on his going on.
He's got his own princess dick face.
Why did I sign on
Oh,
one
shit.
more season?
Thunderbreaster, what rider do you want? I've sketched it, but I don't remember what rider you want. I literally have been asking everybody if they remember what rider. Oh, Horby. Oh.
Rips up paper.
Yeah, you're not getting that. No, I'm just kidding. No, and now that I remember, I'll do it. Because I haven't sketched. I picked the girl, and I sketched her out, like, in her pose and everything, but she's naked right now. So if you like Ruby, and you like a certain Ruby character, I literally have it half naked, well, fully naked, but no boobs or anything.
This is a really weird start.
Okay, so
season.
Pink Ranger.
She's a surgeon.
Yeah.
She's a famous surgeon.
So she's female brave.
Yep.
She's female Doctor Strange.
There's nothing I can't cut.
I really...
They did the best they could.
I'm super curious to see how far she decides to take this whole ara punishment onesan attitude that she seems to be putting forward.
Oh.
Because she comes off all like mother. She's trying to be motherly, but then like when she fights the mooks later in the episode, she like sits on one and just casually shoots away.
Well, yeah, she's on her feet all day doing surgeries.
Yeah, man. She's got a couple
Also, is it weird that I just want to refer to her as Dr. Sayo?
Sure.
Because she is a doctor. She deserves that title.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Dr. Pink.
Dr. Pink!
The situation has been made worse by the application of yet more pink!
More cannons? I also noticed something really bizarre about all four of these people.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, want to go fight an evil force coming to planet Earth?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that!
They just agree immediately.
Yeah, I've always wanted to be a gentleman.
Like they just agree off the bat. And then, like in episode 1, like the Red Ranger,
Jewel.
I thought it was Atsuta.
That's his last name.
Oh. Shit, I don't know what to call now.
His name is Jewel.
Yeah.
So he's a Jewel Ranger.
Yeah.
Jewel Ranger. Jewel Ranger.
It's Juru, which is obviously a
Jewel Ranger.
Jewel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Which at least like in the first episode, he's like, no.
I don't want to fucking save the world.
Or to quote Joel from Lightspeed Rescue, I heard what you said. I think you're nuts. I'm out of here.
I'm more like, it's like, yeah, we've got this talking gem and we need to come save the world. You son of a bitch, I'm in.
You son of a bitch,
I'm in.
Is there free healthcare? I'm a doctor.
Oh, by the way, after when they meet Blue, when he records his fucking sword fighting scene, he ends it with a fucking "Omae wa mo shinderu."
Yeah.
Nani?
Yeah, this guy seems to be channeling his fucking inner Toma, and I love it.
And to think, he was in Gara.
Oh.
Put your horrified Toma emotes in the chat.
Edgelordiness.
Well, also the head writer did Deca Ranger, so he knows how to write Stone Cold Blue Rangers.
Oh, so we're gonna get like Ivo, not your Ivo.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. That does seem to be the case since his partner Zord Jetter seems to be the overly excitable type.
Which I think that's also just a nod to Abba Ranger, which he also head wrote, in which the Blue Ranger was kind of like the cold one where like his Bakiryu, the Triceratops, he's like, oh, why can't we be friends with them? He's like, I don't want to be friends. Oh, come on. Hey, I'm down your wrist. Go talk to them. But like, no joke, in Abba Ranger, their morphers talk.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. So then we meet the Yellow Ranger, who I'm excited to see over the next year because he's a motherfucking gamer!
Oh my god. I'm sorry. I loved the joke in the first episode.
Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. But yeah, so we introduced to the Yellow Ranger, who's playing in an esports competition, and it looks like they're playing God Eater, which makes sense because that's a Bandai game.
Yeah.
And for those who don't know, God Eater is basically anime Monster Hunter.
Man, I miss Riku with his PS4.
Yeah.
That's an Ultraman G joke.
Yep.
No, I saw the bit. You showed me that.
Yeah.
It's your one per episode.
Take it back.
Just like a swear jar, but just Ultraman reference.
Yeah. Just the sound of coins clinking into a jar.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay.
Ready?
Put it in the Ultraman jar.
Oh yeah, they're not playing Tekken. 0 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
So then
usually that's Bandai's go-to game.
Like they already used it though.
We'll use it again.
No.
What? Hey, now we all know that we all play Tekken when filming stuff. What? What about NES? Shut up! That never happened.
Yeah. So we cut to Jewel, who is a high school student, who is apparently an outcast in his class, but a very enthusiastic artist. As every time we've seen him in these 2 episodes, he's just been drawing and drawing and drawing.
It's like my life now.
Yeah.
He's that one kid that wants to become. Oh my god, that'd be awesome.
What?
Okay. It'd be cute if the series ends with him becoming a mangaka, in which his first book is
Kiramager?
Yeah, Mashin Sentai Kiramager.
That would be awesome.
That would be adorable.
No,
I'd say
he draws the manga for the next Sentai team.
I think those are like really good options for how they're gonna end it.
I want that to be the finale. Just like him like doing book signings and like just here's your copy. And it's like a little kid being like, thank you.
Wait,
it's like, hey, remember, you're special.
Wait, so are we saying that this is a Sentai that has a Red Ranger that draws a lot? They fucking stole from us again!
Hey man, I'm worth copying.
But are you worth tasting?
That's true. But I mean, yeah, just yeah, that's it. That's me. That's my life now. I'm Kirame. What is it? Is it Kirame Red?
Yeah,
Kirame Red.
So they're doing Kirame.
With Team Nihon, did they spell it like K-I?
I looked at the website for Kiramager. It's when it comes to the Ranger names, it's spelled M-A-I.
Okay, that's what I was getting to.
It is weird to see it written because it's pronounced Kiramei.
Yeah,
but
which I saw for the changer, it might be E-I instead of A-I. But I'm not
I don't know.
sure.
Did anyone ever get the?
That's cute.
Did anyone ever get the Ghost Ride Watch?
Emily has it.
Yeah.
Because it's the only Ghost thing that I don't have.
I'm sure you can find it cheap.
Yeah. Wait, no, I don't have the bottles. I don't think I have the bottles for Ghost.
Park on Ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're probably a set.
Yeah. I'm gonna
look at them on Amazon eBay.
Question. Question. Oh, okay. Yeah. Toku Dave. From the wonderful...
From itcamefromjapan.com.
Can he get, like, other stuff other than tokusatsu stuff from Japan?
Probably, you can ask him.
Because, okay, so in Canada, it's super hard to get one of the Animal Crossing 3DS, or Switches. Mm-hmm. But I'm told in Japan they've got plenty of them. So...
As long as you're okay with paying whatever costs to ship them over.
My friend literally wants one so bad that if he can get it, she'll pay it.
Well, send them an email and ask.
All right, cool. But I just want to know, yeah, he'd probably do that.
But so yeah, as Mabushima's like going around like handing people like Kirame changers, which
while the red stone
in her amazing disguise of just tied a blanket around her bra.
And the red stone is still flying around looking for his eyeball.
Yeah.
Decoranger reference. Take a shot.
Wasn't specifically a Decoranger reference, but if it makes you happy.
Yeah, it makes me happy being...
You do you, boo.
It's...
So, because we can't wait for some reason, the 4 established Kiramagers walk into the base, into the carrot palm tree.
It's weird because that's not even their base of operation.
Yeah, it is. The Zords come out of there.
Well, no, like the little room that they were in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because in episode 1 we see the actual base. I'm like, man, this looks really nice and tight. Then episode 1 I'm like
it was just a foyer.
Like the war room, and I'm like, I see where we're going to be for next year. The war room. There's gotta be a reference to it. There's no fighting in the war room.
Yeah.
But yeah, all the 4 Kiramagers.
Yeah. The 4 majors.
The fantastic majors.
That's all, no more.
That's all, no more. Fuck the 5th one. You don't need him. I don't know. 5 Rangers seems a bit too much.
Yeah. Send me the link in private.
So they get introduced to the hangar where the actual Kirame stones are sitting, and they meet their Zord buddies, even though they don't actually have Zord forms yet. Yeah.
I think this joke is at peak.
Who's Rena? Feels like we've all gotten quiet here.
Oh, is it the same voice actor?
I guess.
Yeah.
So the alarm goes off, and they all go down to the basement of their facility where there are mooks attacking.
Yeah. Oh, we put holes in teeth. Holes in teeth. Well, I'm just wondering.
You look like a phone. I can't. Somebody tell me the context to that. Like,
it's one of the monsters from Ninja.
Yeah.
But in Ninja Steel, that one of the Rangers just blurts that out.
You look like a phone.
I know exactly which monster it is too, because it's one of the ones Star Ninja took a selfie with.
I'm just curious to one big thing. Why rakes? Why do
I feel like there's a cultural reference being
Sideshow
made.
Bob.
Yeah. That's currently my messenger sound.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Maybe it's because they're left on the road?
Yeah, they're roadkill, so wouldn't you use like a metal scraping tool to peel them off the
fucking
road?
Spatula. I
I'm slash tires. That
Slash tires.
they do the most destruction. I don't know. I want to ask the character
Fucking read the wiki. I don't know.
The wiki is the wiki is man.
The wiki is for the weak-minded.
So I want to
pretty much people that do that.
I want to talk. Okay, so
questions.
the suits look amazing.
Yeah, so
And there's things that I like
really
about the
nice
suits.
suits.
Is remember in Kiruger, I can never pronounce that.
Charger.
She looks like a phone. Anyway, so remember the suits had little patterns. Like they had like this pattern on the arm that was different than the pattern on the legs.
Oh, the teeth mark.
Yeah, well, there was like
Are
a
you
little.
talking about the little scaly mark or pattern
Yeah.
on the arms?
And the thing is, I like that. And for a few seasons, they were just solid suits. And if you look at the close up of it, they have a pattern on the arms. Like there's like small details. And the thing is, like that's my problem with some of the suits is they're just too simple.
That was exactly my problem with the Tokuger suits, but they were simple because they had to change colors.
I know that one. I will give that one a free go. But I mean, like, look at fucking Minecraft Uger, whatever the fuck that one. Zooger. Those suits, like, they look like a fucking dude tie dyeing his own shirts in his basement.
They look like someone who slammed on a Sentai suit with clip art from Microsoft Publisher back in the 90s.
These suits look like, even though like we were talking about some of the helmets weren't as nice as the other helmets, but it's like. Even so, these suits are fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, let me get it out of the way. The only problem I have with the Kiramager suits is that I strongly dislike how closely Blue's helmet looks like the Decoranger helmets.
And that's why I love it, because it looks like the Decoranger helmets.
Everything else about the suits I love. All the other suits are great. Blue's suit is great. All the other helmets are great. I just don't like Blue's helmet, which is really fucking sad.
Is it because you just don't like Decoranger?
I like Decoranger, I just don't like Decoranger's helmets.
But the thing that I don't like
I just don't like that the visor goes so far.
The default swords...
I'm like, what was it about Decoranger that you didn't?
It's because the black parts of the visor goes so far and they look very angry.
What about Shadow Ranger? Did you like his? Because
his is better.
Like just a basic color?
Yeah, his is better. Even Deca Breaks is kind of fine.
Okay, so I get what I get where you're coming from now.
Yeah, the visor just looks too angry.
Mm-hmm.
So the default swords look like shit. I know they're all selling toys, but somehow like the Ryu Soldier swords had enough color to them, and they just, even in close-ups, they looked plastic, but they looked okay. They looked passable.
The Kirame weapons?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're ugly.
The Kirame swords, maybe it's the white and the bright colors. All I can see is they're fucking toys. They look like they're made by Fisher-Price.
They should have been their 5 colors.
And one shot where it zoomed in, and it's the money shot, the one where they're like, look at the sword. There's a fucking crease on it.
It looks
like the prop is
it looks like it was the bootleg version of something else.
Yeah, and then the fucking... Okay, so Cell's here. We're just watching it. And we're talking about, like, really crappy toy guns. And then Cell goes, oh, man, you know what the worst ones are? Those ones that are, like, the fucking disc launchers. And I'm like, wait. And then, like, they literally jump out with disc launchers. And they're literally putting plastic fucking coins in. Which worked for, like, the coin blaster.
The Birth Buster. Because the Cell medals were part of the plot.
But, I mean, this one... And the thing is, they painted those to look vaguely silverish.
Yeah.
Whereas they're literally they're fucking putting pogs in there. Look, disc shooters are back. In pog form.
I personally like the designs of the side weapons.
Well, that's because
everyone's welcome to their opinion.
Yeah. Even if it's
to be honestly truthful, I would love to actually have like a prop of the Kirame sword.
Well, you can buy the DX one,
or you can wait for the premium Bandai one. Pay $200.
Fucking, if they'll put out the 1-to-1 Ryu Soul Can, why not?
If I could fucking afford it. What was it, like $200 fucking dollars?
Well,
something like that.
Well, you see, Hasbro, who now owns Power Rangers.
Oh, that's right.
They also own Nerf.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we're gonna get Ryu Soldier with swords made of Nerf.
Yes.
Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait.
Awesome. And then again, Kiramager may not get brought over because there's a train mech.
No. I'm talking about Ryu Soldier getting the swords. I don't give a hooping shit about the swords from Kiramager.
But they're so... they're so colorful, though.
Yeah, they look. You know what they look like? They look like kids' first Power Ranger sword.
Yeah,
I love it.
They look like something that would be wrapped... Like, it would be in like shitty wrapping with clear plastic that
their
would be
next
hung on a
weapon,
carnival rewards wall.
Their next weapon is going to be a little vacuum cleaner that makes these little balls.
Little corn poppers.
Yeah. And then after that, you're going to have one of their vehicles is going to be that orange and yellow car. You know that one that the kids can walk around in?
Oh yeah.
The
little Fisher Price
red
and yellow car. I had one of those when I was 3 years old.
Yeah.
I vividly remember because it's the earliest video my mother has of me.
But the thing that gets me, obviously they're going to make money by having the weapons look just like the toys, but I'm just like, you could make them look like weapons.
Yeah.
It's just...
But I get what they're trying to do with this. They're really, hamming's not a good word. Let's admit, as decent, as passable as Rue Soldier was, Kiramager has to go back to basic.
Yeah, they need to sell some fucking shit.
They don't even have gimmicks for the first time in a few years. All they have is the Zord attachments.
I'm not going to get back into
There's probably going to be so
argument.
many pieces.
I count loop pad.
Whoa.
Oh, that dropped something else again?
Yeah, but it landed in a box with garbage, so it really worked out in the end.
Hey, that's my box.
It's my garbage.
That's my baggage. So yeah, they defeat the Mooks, and it's like, oh yeah, Hakatami Nami got slashed in the back, and it's like, oh no, Sayo, you're a doctor, check him out. I'm like, they do that joke twice.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is this gonna be the running joke? That like she's just gonna check someone out?
Yeah.
Like, just checks out an injured guy. Are you alright? Oh my goodness, he has big pecs.
Oh my god, he's got a big dick.
It's gotta be Makoto's actor. Just to fuck with everyone.
Oh my god! Yeah! Who posted that? Kaguya! Amazing.
I didn't know I see that. Like,
see? You see what I mean?
I'm fine
the
with
same
it. I like
picture.
it.
Anyway.
So yeah.
Hakatami Nami got quote-unquote slashed, but then he reveals that the mooks were all very interactive holograms.
Yeah, I just wanted to test out to see how good they are.
So what does Mabushima do?
Headbutt him.
Fucking headbutt.
Oh man, I felt that.
She's a rock.
Yeah.
She's a
like a rock.
She's a crystal gem.
You know what?
She does.
That's what somebody should do in the chat. Take the Charlie Brown thing of I got a rock, but replace it with Mabushima's head. I got a rock.
Wait, she's a rock with a Johnson on her head? She's Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Princess Johnson. She has a dick on her forehead, Princess Johnson.
And they've both been fairies.
Yep.
Oh yeah, he was the Tooth Fairy.
Yep.
Oh boy. So
she hit him and she's too fast, too furious.
Wow.
She sent him on a jungle cruise.
So yeah, episode 0.
She sent him to his doom.
You done?
You done?
You done?
Yeah, okay, fine. She hit him in the Scorpion King.
Okay.
So we cut back to Jewel, who spent the entire episode Oh, that's nice.
Who made that?
MM Prod something on Twitter, I don't know.
Oh my god.
He retweeted it though. Kosaka Daimao.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, he's Pineapple Pen guy, isn't he?
Yeah, we didn't mention that. If you don't know, the guy playing Hakatami Nami is the fucking Pineapple Apple Pen guy.
I have a Kira.
I can't believe
I have
it.
A major. Kiramager.
No, but yeah, that's the meme here. Like, I have a
sword.
sword, I have a shot. Kirame Buster.
I have a buster.
I gotta listen to that. I gotta listen to that song before I go to bed tonight.
Yeah, and he spends half the episode in fucking Google Cardboard virtual reality.
I want a meme of that, and then like the second page is like, oh, so you're finally awake.
He's playing Skyrim.
Yeah, he's like they're all fighting things, and he's just rocking some Skyrim. I'm doing an all magic run.
He's playing Elder Scroll Blades.
Yeah.
No, he's in the Oasis.
Yeah.
That too. But yeah, so we cut back to Jewel, who's been drawing his annoying, bitchy classmate who felt like teasing him.
Yes!
There's the image.
A rock.
But yeah, we were all like, well, please let the drawing be terrible. And then he shows it to her, and it's just her with like evil things being shown around her. And it's like, look, I drew it to represent how much of a fucking bitch you are.
Oh, right, we didn't bring up that. So, yeah, at the Hikarigami High School.
Hikarigami-ne.
Which, you get what that translates to, right?
I know it's light something.
Light peak. Like peak of a mountain.
Yeah.
That's where the Red Ranger is, in which there's one of his fellow classmates.
Who totally won't be a love interest.
Kakiha.
I don't think we'll see her again.
Judging from episode 1, yeah, she's probably not showing up again.
Wait, Kakiha. That comes from Oekaki, which means drawing.
Fuck. Japan, their puns, man.
It's just like, I drew you, and it's like, what the hell? It's like, because you're very masculine, I draw.
You're very cunning and deceitful.
Yeah.
And a cunt. I hate her. Fuck. Like, her and her friends were like, yeah, things are boring. I'm gonna go tease that guy over there. And then while he's drawing her, she's like, man, things are boring. I wish something exciting would happen. And I'm like, come on.
She brought this onto the planet.
Yeah.
It's all Kakiha's fault.
God, I hate her, and we're probably gonna see her the rest of the show.
No, we won't.
Probably won't.
She's never seen hey, you're finally awake.
There it is.
It's like that girl who gripped the rock.
Oh,
she's
God.
She's a cunt.
We said rock's face on the
She's
her
a
body.
continuing source of inspiration for this drawing.
Thank you for the South Park joke.
But yeah, apparently the Red Ranger also drew Garza, which it cuts
Fucking
to Garza.
somehow.
I
Apparently
fixed
he has
it.
like visions.
I fixed it.
I got a
God damn it.
Wow, you did that on your phone?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Which just Garza's like, Garza, the warrior from Crystalia, is dead. I am now Garza, vicious general for the Yodon.
I might have accidentally Instagrammed that photo.
And he puts on like this awesome, sweet like moon
Crescent moon helmet.
Yeah,
Which fucking rad.
Super cool.
Garmy like his Crystalia face better, but
My
I think
head
that helmet
is made of
awesome.
fucking obsidian, but I want to be metal. Here's a metal helmet.
But what I liked about it was that in episode 1, if you notice, it's not just like a new head sculpt or anything for the suit. It is a helmet over that head.
Well, yeah,
actually is a new.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it is.
Well, no, they probably
I saw it was like eyes underneath the helmet, so it looked like it wasn't part of it.
Yeah, it's called attention to detail.
Oh.
Yeah, they probably. Well, that's probably one they have for taking it on, putting it off, because he's probably going to take the thing off again. Yeah. But they probably, when you see him walking around, there's no reason why
he's not going to die.
There's no way that they're going to put 2 masks on an actor if they don't need to. And I will tell you, that shit might kill you. I actually had to get medical attention for wearing 2 masks once. I was literally filming Savage Bandito.
It's your boy 2 masks.
And they decided that they were going to put me in the robot suit, but they're like, but you can kind of see the Savage Bandito, so you have to wear it. So it was like 42 degrees in downtown Hamilton. I'm walking in this fucking robot suit. And I got some of the worst heat stroke of my fucking life. And it was since I was wearing 2 masks, I had absolutely no ventilation, and I almost passed out.
Sounds like whoever wrote that was a real...
It was Ed the Sock.
Oh, okay. Then yes.
But yeah, but like...
What if Garza becomes the 6th Ranger?
I would fucking lose my shit.
Like, I don't want it to be...
I swear to God, I heard you say, I will ooze my shit. And I'm like, ah!
I will Ivan ooze my shit.
That's the secret of the ooze.
The real secret of the ooze was the friends we killed along the way.
But yeah, but no, his helmet reminded me a lot of General Sada from Denziman with the whole moon thing going on.
I was thinking he reminded me of the moon-faced dude from Buso Renkin.
And then I realized, oh shit, this guy has the same plot to Denziman. Think of it. Like, okay, you guys didn't watch Denziman yet. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So, Planet Denzi, 3,000 years ago, got invaded by the Vader clan.
Ultimate muscle.
Yeah, goodbye, slave, the Denzi race. Planet Denzi got destroyed. The space powers got transferred to Earth, and then the dog, as their mentor, was like, hey, you 5, become Denziman. And they're like, okay.
Bunke.
Bunke, dog. No joke, the mentor's a fucking dog.
Oh, God.
And it's
gonna be a no for me, dog.
It's
Okay, so I have an idea for a potential thumbnail for the future, so
Okay.
we'll remember this. So, luckily, Lunatone, the moon Pokemon, is number 337, so when we do episode 337, we have to make the thumbnail Garza's helmet, but with Lunatone instead.
Remember, chat, keep that in mind for episode
Yeah,
337.
Blaze, I'm looking at you!
1 year later.
Wouldn't it be amazing
You know what
if
we
that's
forgot to do?
Oh, just he was making a joke, being like, "Hey, remember what we forgot to do?"
That's the week like Blaze is not on. To put
Oh,
it
yeah.
up, and we
Well,
skip
there's
it.
more than Blaze here, and everyone listening in the comments. We're counting on all of you. You pull a spirit bomb and give us your energy,
Yeah.
because we won't remember shit.
But
I really hope that's a Garza-focused episode that week, too.
That'd be great.
Oh yeah, there was also
What was the number
So
again?
when we get to episode 337, it'll be episode Lunatone, and so we need to make the thumbnail Garza's helmet shaped like Lunatone. It'll be funny.
there we go. So and then I noticed something else in episode 1, and
Well, before we get to episode 1,
Right.
episode 0 ends with a giant monster who's pretty much the coronavirus invading Earth.
congratulations, this episode is now dated.
Okay, whatever. Yes, it's dated on Monday, July.
All the episodes
or
have
March
dates
16th.
on them!
No,
Every episode is dated, Gar.
We also
No, it
get to
is.
see the 4 Kiramagers uniforms for the first time.
They look weird.
I like them,
Santa looks good in those shorts.
which you can now buy.
It's
I
weird
don't
that
want
she
it.
has shorts.
She's got to run fast. She needs less wind resistance.
Gart, are you saying that Senna? Are you saying bad things about Senna's shorts?
As an asexual, I don't really care much about.
I don't
that
care,
quality.
Major.
As a gray asexual, blasphemer!
A gray sexual?
Gray asexual means that I do feel some attraction, but it's not traditional.
Okay.
Meaning I'm attracted to her shorts.
So it's modern?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
But no,
I'm not going to get into
the
that.
shorts are magic, and I really wanted to say blasphemer.
Kiramager.
Yeah. So should we talk about episode 1 quickly?
Yes. So it cuts immediately right after episode 0 ends with the giant fucking tentacle faucet monster.
Everything's all peaceful. Who just said peaceful? I did. Thanks a lot. Now we're all
Thanks, Doug! Now we're invaded by faucets from fucking space!
or other dimensions. They didn't really specify
Dude,
where the Yoden.
Dude, I'm the monster, and you don't understand me. I have so many faucets.
Well, just the one. He has so many tentacles.
Yeah, lefty loosey, righty tighty.
And there was
Which becomes a thing later.
so. You know what's also another thing later? This Denziman reference. Oh, alright, I have no spoilers. just click on it. Just look at them running. Look at them running!
Oh my god, the way they cut that shot of them running in at their Zords, it looked like the Zords were gonna straight up run them over.
Yeah, it's like do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, end of show.
After the first episode.
Yes, they should have imagined some breaks.
Yeah, I could use pants.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I love that. I honestly love that. When they do that, just the whole composition of putting them in on the road of the miniature sets.
It also makes the Zords look not that big, which is hilarious because the toys are also not that big.
Well, yeah, because I think they're supposed to be just normal vehicle size.
So they can build up to a gigantic Ultra Zord.
Or as Lane was saying it earlier, just so you know how they get the Zords, right? Because oh, Red, you were able to make the red gem turn to a car and a fire truck. You think you can do that with ours? Sure thing.
Jewel basically pulls on imagination!
He's a concept artist.
Lane came up with the idea of what if the ultimate, what if the final Zord of the show is just these stones just as something else?
Maybe.
Yeah, so he just upgrade. He draws them as better Zords, and then we don't get Kiramazing anymore. We just get them permanently the rest of the show as their new Super Zords.
I could see them doing that.
That'd be awesome.
I could also see Jewel potentially drawing and coming up with all of their power-ups, not just the new Zords.
Can we have team-themed power-ups again, please?
Oh, where they all have like
Yeah, they all have
Kira
something.
mentality.
Yeah, they all have something.
Yeah.
In which also there are these two photos, which they'll also probably come up as spoilers. Yep. There's the Tomitoma face of the week, and there's just a pretty good shot from episode 1.
Pardon me.
Let's
Gamer Rage!
yeah, let's talk
That
about that.
fucking joke.
Oh my!
We'll get to that.
Oh, can we just get to it?
Well, one thing I wanted to talk about first,
Okay.
since we were talking about how he's basically Light 2.0, is how the subbers have chosen to translate his catchphrase. So what he says is Kiramekingu, which is a portmanteau of Kirameki, meaning like inspiration, and King, which is like a sound effect that means like shining.
Yeah.
So technically what he's saying is like sparkling in inspiration. But
In sparkulation.
one subber chose in sparkleration, and the other chose what was it? It was
Eureka Ring.
Eureking.
Yeah. Which I'm like, okay, TV Nihon.
It's a little more accurate, but neither of them sound good.
Just in sparkulation does fit a bit more with.
I think that sounds stupid.
I like it. And yes, Kaguya, I'm keeping a counter. So far, we're at 6.
Already?
Yeah, he said it 5 times in the episodes. And you know what?
Oh my god.
Unlike the Yoshiaki counter, I'm keeping time codes.
I love how every season we have someone different keeping track. I kept the Wagamo, Lane kept the Yoshiaki, and you're on Ikirame King duty.
He said it 5 times.
Christ.
In one episode. In episode 0, he only said it once.
Yeah.
Which is shocking. I was
Yeah,
expecting
Bruce
twice.
didn't have like a fancy catchphrase to keep track of. I'm sad.
No, because it was shit. Oh, I'm joking.
Whoa.
It was a keep track of bad writing.
Oh, the hell! Pretty funny. No, I watched both episodes. He only said it once in episode 0, and he said it 5. Again, time codes.
I'll tell you one thing we got 0 times in episode 1. The fucking opening theme.
Well, yeah, it's episode 1, whatever.
I know.
First Super
The
Sentai.
team's not established.
That's good. Like that, I think is a good idea. It's like the full team's not together yet. They're not Rangers yet.
Yeah.
It's like
Although I think it would have been funny if they had a version of the opening that didn't have the Red Ranger in it.
Well, Kiramager kind of did that with its first episode. Like the people who weren't Rangers yet were just wearing like civilian outfits.
Yeah.
No, and I liked it.
They kept adding Rangers to the roster.
Yeah, I liked in the first episode of Pure Ranger in the ending, they just had like.
By the way, with
the
a good arm.
3.
An ace high five.
And Virus.
No.
Ichi, you can't catch being asexual.
Ouch!
Yeah, that's right.
Not what I meant. Now I feel bad.
I'm just joking. I know that's not what you meant.
Shit, what were we just talking? Oh yeah, there was no opening, in which I'm like, you know what? First Super Sentai of the Reiwa era, they probably want to go like all in on this. First
Yeah, no,
episode.
it whatever works.
Anything goes.
Yeah.
Wait,
It's the Wild West. Well, Wild East.
Wild Sentai,
Yeah.
Togut Sentai. No, wait, we already had that.
So yeah, we get reintroduced to Jotunheim, which looks like a parallel World of Darkness type thing.
Like it looks like a swamp. A bit.
It's the Dark Ocean from Digimon 02.
Where's
It looks like they're standing in water.
they are standing in water.
Yeah.
They're splashing around. Like Crunchula's like, oh, look how beautiful and shiny the earth is. And I just love how, like, since it's a human actor underneath the mask, it looks like he's about to vomit. He's like,
The actor, even though you're only seeing like his mouth, is so good. Like, there's that one moment where, like, they're doing some shit. He's like, "Oh, that's so exciting! Oh, I can't wait! Time to get down to business." Like I just love how quickly he changes tone.
Like, I just love it because
Oh.
I just love that. Like, a lot of people probably modern Sentai fans, not you guys, because I've shown you enough classic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But like hardcore modern Super Sentai fans are probably gonna be like, "Oh, that looks stupid." It's like, no, that's probably genius because
I like it.
There's more acting range.
Yeah.
Because you can see a lot more with a mouth than like you can with just a full mask.
To put it in modern terms, what that mouth do?
Well, also we haven't there have been a lot, like especially in like the old school days of Super Sentai. There's a lot of half masks or painted faces, like early Kamen Rider. They'll have painted faces.
Iron Claw.
So it feels old school, like his okay. So you've got the general who looks very new school Super Sentai, really epic,
full
suit.
armor mask.
Yeah, full thing. And then you've got him who looks like an older villain.
Yeah.
And
the funny thing is to jump ahead to the preview, they show a football headed dude.
In which
that totally looks like a Showa monster.
Yeah.
He looked like a member of the Black Cross Army.
Yeah.
Or the Black Cross Army. There's the Vader clan. Also, that's Rita's actress first Sentai role. Main Sentai role.
Cool.
And it's like they're all human actors just wearing goofy outfits.
Yeah.
I miss this in Sentai.
So this is this is like the most smallest thing in the episode, but it wasn't small, but it impacted me the most for this episode. Sorry I haven't been so talked down, just I'm a bit tired, but
that's understandable, man.
But so we get the explanation to why the red stone turns into a car. And so, Jewel draws him up as a car, and he's like, alright, cool, I'm a car, max speed, blah! And so he goes up. And so then, he sees that there's, people in trouble trapped on top of a building. Oh, shit! Fuck it, you're a fire truck now!
Never mind, you're not a car anymore, now you're a fire
And
truck!
then he just decides to keep him as a fire
in
truck.
D&D, I always let people retcon their backstory in the first session.
And
So my Zord, he can turn into a car, but then I decided I can change some form into a fire truck whenever he needs it.
it has the power to have all the powers I want.
But I kind of like that car. But I kind of like that car. Recycling.
Yeah.
And it's weird because it's green as well.
It gives proper justification for why they're releasing the red car Zord.
I like the red car, actually. Cool.
B, it perfectly illustrates Jewel's imagination ability. And C, it gives credence to your theory that Jewel's going to draw them more Zords later in the
I
line.
hope he does.
It's not imagination, it's Kiramental.
Yeah, so what they're using is Kiramental, which is apparently their term for charm and creative talent.
I kind of like, once again, I like Overtime's sub of it a bit more.
What?
Kiramentality.
Well, that is what it translates to, but the term they're using is a proper term, Kiramental.
It's just saying that in a sentence, or at least in subtitles, it just looks a bit off. It's like Kiramentality.
You know what? I'll let that one slide. That one I can jive with. I get the idea. It translates it properly, I'll say.
It translates it better into conversation.
Yeah.
Better than freaking Nintality from Ninja. What's Nintality? Oh wait, you're serious? Where at least here in both episode 0 and episode 1, we get a slight indication of what that could possibly be.
No, they clearly say it's
charisma,
it's charm, and talent.
And what does the Red Ranger say about that? Oh, I'm not that.
I don't have that.
I'm not cool.
But then it turns out that she's talking about his creative talent because of all his drawings.
Yeah, which
you draw you have the same thing like my dad does.
I really love that.
Draw me like one of your French gems.
When was the last time we saw a Red Ranger refuse being a ranger?
I'm not sure.
Never.
I think Yamato did it first in Zuocher, and then he just saw what was happening, and he's like, okay, no, I need to get involved.
Yeah, Yamato did it for his planet. So but I honestly think Haruta is, or Haruta,
Atsuta.
Yeah, just he honestly may be the first Red Ranger to not accept the position of being a Red Ranger.
If anyone else wants to double check or look it up and let us know if there are any others, let us know.
I've seen 35 of these seasons, Ichi. I think I know what I'm talking
about. I'm just saying.
Long backlog.
Yeah. I love that, when Mabushina comes to Jewel's school to recruit him, he just turns around and just sees the giant fucking redstone outside the window. Hi! Beaming you up now!
It's funny because they don't have faces. It's just...
Yeah.
I have a roll of paper towels right here. Oh, do it! Yes, do it.
Yeah,
Like
whenever-
they're moving their hands.
Throughout all of episode 0, when they were recruiting the Rangers, it's just Mabushina holding the gem and just shaking it to make it talk.
It was really convincing. I kind of was really I was feeling the gems being.
I mean, hey, if it's
Well, then again, it's a suit actor inside. Yeah. The suit actor knows how to make stuff, inanimate stuff, and the fact that actor can make that face look like a real person.
I don't even want to say they've succeeded that far.
Well, no, she's still trying to figure out how to puppet that penis.
But
anyone remember there was a show called Puppetry of the Penis where it was literally two guys just doing.
I don't want to know.
They were just playing with their dicks in creative ways.
I think you're thinking of the D Club.
Okay.
No, it was called Puppetry of the Penis, and it won an award.
But now, can we talk about the Yellow Ranger joke?
Okay, so when the Red Ranger, when Jewel meets the other Kiramagers, they're mid-battle, and he gets so excited and he starts fanboying over them and draws all of them. And
draw fanfic.
Yeah. Must draw my own Ranger Dojin.
Hey, who are you? Oh, I'm the Red Ranger in the group. Just a picture of him.
He's a self-insert character.
Yeah.
So
this is me.
They finish the fights with the mooks, the Bishots, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah. And
as they unmorph, Jewel somehow, even though he's an outcast, immediately recognizes some of them. Oh my God! It's Shigure, the famous swordsman actor.
Yeah.
Oh my God! It's Sana, the famous sprinter athlete. Oh my God! It's Saya, the famous doctor.
The super beauty surgeon. Senna, the shooting star girl, track and field. Shiguru, the heartthrob action actor. And just Yellow Ranger. Who are you? In which
I fucking died.
Good joke.
I'm like, wow. And I'm like, I don't know if that's a jab at just we didn't get a Yellow Ranger last year, so it's a jab at that, or it's a jab at how famous esports players
which is really messed up because you'd think to a high schooler the esports gamer would be the one he'd know out of all of them.
Maybe he's not interested in gaming.
Maybe he's like me, though.
And that's why he's an outcast.
Like Ichi. Maybe that's why maybe he's like me. I don't play video games, so I don't know. But it's also just like
I mean, let me get this straight. I've played video games, but I don't know jack shit about esports.
And I think that's the joke. It's like a lot. It's like, who are you? It's like,
Who are you?
Yeah, it's like, I do esports. Oh.
I'm a gamer.
And it's like, they follow up with that joke again. Like, later on when he makes the Zords, it's like, oh, like, I actually wrote it down. Where is it? Here it is. Pink is a doctor. Hers becomes a medical helicopter, so it's like Machine Helico. Blue has an edge, so his becomes jet.
In TV Nihon, they said he was quick-witted.
Like he has an edge, so he gets a jet fighter, Machine Jetter. Green is a fast runner. Hers becomes a supercar, Machine Mach.
Here, you can have the car design that I threw away and don't need anymore.
Recycle.
That's such a fucking shot.
Yellow gets a shovel car, Machine Shoveler.
For no reason.
Because construction vehicles are yellow.
Yeah.
He's like, you don't even know me. And the funny thing is the translation on Overtime was actually funnier because the TV Nihon translation was like, you just picked a random thing because you don't know me. Whereas the
Overtime was
like you didn't even talk about my skill set.
Yeah, and it's like.
Wait. Yeah, and the name of his Zord is Shovelo, which is just shovel and yellow.
Shovelo, it's me, Kiramager. How are you?
The others have clever names like Maha and Jetter and Helico.
Oh, God.
And someone made a PNG of the penis.
A PNG.
A pingus.
A penis G.
Pingus.
No. Not a new emoji.
Kiramager Yellow screaming. That's a new emoji.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that's like a Kingdom Hearts weapon.
Maha.
But just, I love how, like, when they run to the vehicles, it's not just a jump and they're in the cockpit. It's like, no, run.
Can I just say, they're in cockpits again.
Yay!
Like, I hate seasons when they're not.
Like the standing cockpits.
Yeah. Like, okay, in Lupat, all of the things, remember how great their cockpits were?
Yeah, right? And they, like, changed as they got in
and
them.
Those were great. And then it cuts to
Resoldier,
and it's like, Well, the worst was
They're just standing in a fucking hall of mirrors.
Whereas, you know what the worst one was? The worst cockpit ever, or the worst like inner Zord thing was Kiramager, where it's like we'll put a little platform and a potted plant.
Yeah,
it's like two people in a fern.
Yeah.
Whereas like these ones are a little weird looking, but I mean like I'm just happy they're in cockpits again. The thing is they have to be. If they weren't in cockpits again, like why the fuck are you in vehicles if we're not?
Exactly, and I think that's why.
Sorry, I just laughed at my own joke because I remember what we titled the final episode Ninja.
Yep. I had fun trying to figure out how to spell that.
Yeah, you're like, how do I spell that?
But yeah, so we see them get into their Zords, and surprisingly, we do not get a Megazord fight for episode 1. It's just them and their individual Zords.
And which, to be fair, that's what the head writer, like, what he did for both Abaranger and Decaranger, that's kind of what he did. He lets you get to know the characters first before toy advertisement.
That fucking set.
Yeah.
You know what the best fucking cockpits are of any Super Sentai in the history of Super Sentai? It was fucking Go Buster. Those were
I love those.
Full decked out buttons, view screens, steering wheels, even though the steering wheels were there. But I mean, and also the fact I don't think they really went to one cockpit. They were always in their part, even when they combined, right?
And you want to know the coolest thing about that, Tom?
What?
Power Rank for like Hasbro recreated the entire cockpit.
Wow.
Oh, sweet.
To do like American footage.
Oh,
well, that wouldn't be too hard. It's just, but that's just a nice, like
they had to remake a lot of stuff for Beast Morphers, but
but I mean, it's worth it. The show's fucking amazing.
We skipped ahead a bit. One thing I want to talk about is the fact that we saw Kirame Red's morphing sequence, and it's beautiful.
And there's no way in the next episode we're not getting the whole team doing it because we didn't get a roll call, of course.
Yeah,
like, I feel like you have. What he likes to do is that I'm sorry, I'm not bringing up his name, but his name is currently off the top of my head.
That's a weird name.
Anyways, but like, this is definitely like a gradual thing, like,
and I like it that way
towards the status quo.
Most Sentais just try and rush all their shit out the door episode 1, so you know what you're buying. But like, I like the slow burn on this because it means we're taking our time.
Exactly. It's like no. Like, you get to meet the characters first, and then like from the preview of episode 2, we see Land Mage and Sky Mage.
Yes.
So it's like we're definitely not going to get a full team probably roll call until the 3rd episode with Kiramazing.
I don't know. We might get the roll call next episode, but we're definitely not getting Kiramager until episode 3.
But I feel like we're not going to get a full like team like roll call until the 3rd episode.
I could go either way, I think.
But I I love it.
Yeah.
I absolutely love this premiere.
And my favorite thing is like the Zords all give off their individual gimmicks as they fight, and then the way they finish off the monster, in addition to like bumping it so that the faucet head turns off, which I think was goddamn genius.
Oh yeah, they brought up how the faucet was just a mask. And I'm like, oh, there's a Go Ranger reference.
Yeah.
Like, and I like how like you turned it the wrong way.
Yeah. Oops, lefty loosey.
Yep.
Yellow, you suck.
Yeah.
Good thing I changed to gold.
And then they fucking yeet the car at it to shut it off.
You know what it seemed to me like? You know when it's like the thing is spinning around, knocking the gems at it. It almost seemed like a kid's commercial. It's like, I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna launch the gem powers. They push a button, the toy just starts knocking gems out.
So,
like one of those
Crossfire.
One of those playset commercials.
Yeah.
So apparently that attack is called the Kirame Stone Bomber.
Yeah, that's what the sub said. And what I wanted to mention about that is, what that reminded me of was Shinkenger.
Yeah, where they stacked
the Zords like Odin.
That's what I think it was almost in the exact same colors as well.
I'd have to check.
Oh,
it would be funny if it was.
I'm like, is that a callback?
Did we just form fucking Odin?
Like, I saw that and I'm like, oh my goodness, the guys are gonna lose it.
Yeah.
Ichi's gonna lose it.
I love it. And then the fire truck just like fucking swings its arm around and just bats the stones at the monster. I also like when they launched out of the fucking palm tree base that they, in their stone forms, they just get like fucking jetted up the pipe.
Yes.
And just like tossed like bombs.
But we also mentioned how awesome the kind of like hangar looks with when the gems are in it.
Yes, love
which
it.
I presume that we're probably going to have the vehicle versions mostly in it now. Because it was cool when it was the giant gems. But I mean, just like it's you know, it's a green screen effect and it's CG. But I like that their operation seems to have thought and detail to it.
I would love to see their vehicles driving up the side of that shaft.
Which I love the deal because, one thing we didn't mention. I fucking hate the morphers. They look like shit.
They're not great. They're supposed to be smartwatches.
They got a
with
fucking
rotary
hockey
dial.
puck taped to their fucking wrist. The fucking...
I do think it's too thick.
The band, like the thing that holds it on, looks like a fucking like GameStop wallet.
Yeah.
And the thing is, in the show, I understand that the buttons are stickers, but the show has to show them animated. Like it's just you look at it and it's like that's a fucking sticker, and the actors look like they're talking to a fucking sticker, and when they're that big, because there's been other morpher. Remember the phone morpher for Akira from Tokusatsu?
Yeah.
It passed it. Well, first of all, it was shaped like a phone, but it had lots of little apps on it, so you couldn't really tell it was a sticker as much. Whereas this one, since it only has 4 big icons, and they're huge, they're all way too big. All I can see is their static, one-dimensional images.
Yeah,
of a sticker.
It's supposed to be a smartwatch, but the one problem that causes all the other problems is it's way too thick.
Yeah,
way too thick, way too big.
And it just looks.
And I guess I know it's to facilitate an easy morphing motion because they just like they pull a fucking Bokenger with it.
It's just so boring. It's just a circle. There's no detail to it. It just looks like I literally could probably make one out of a fucking tin lid.
You know why? You know one of the reasons I think they made it a wheel? Because when they pose with their arms like this, the wheel is over the road sash.
That's fine, but they could have put more detail into it. Look at some of the... There's been other wheel, devices before, and they've got tire track treads. They're so generic. Like, I at first didn't think wheel. I thought, like, it's just a fucking hockey puck.
I do like the sounds it makes, though. I love the
it's just the design is so generically simple. They're ugly to look at. Like the suits. Like look at this picture on the screen here of Kirame Red.
Yeah.
Look at how much detail is in every part of his suit. What stands out? That fucking hockey puck.
Yeah.
It's obnoxious, and the fucking thing, since it's a henshin device, they're gonna wear it the whole fucking season.
Yep.
It's just, I hate it. And I just can't wait till I forget about it and stop goddamn looking at it.
And it further confirms that there's no slot for gimmicks in it.
Yeah. I have a feeling Resolder probably didn't do well, gimmick-wise.
But I bought all the Ryusouls.
Yeah, just because you did doesn't mean everyone did. I don't.
I know. What was I going to say?
One of the big things I personally loved about the mechs was they're practical.
Yeah.
That whole fight was great to watch because they were practical.
Here's the thing. I was loving seeing the individual, because it always bothered me, like from watching Power Rangers, like back when a kid, like only the the Tyrannosaur or the Dragonzord fight individually. Mm-hmm. They will shoot stuff off camera. And I always wanted to, because Voltron, remember, they'd fight with the lions, like even the original version, they would fight with those fucking lions.
Yeah.
And I always wanted the Zords to fight. And the thing is, we barely ever get that. Like, everyone would say, oh, this did this, that. But the thing is, like, these Zords were really teaming up, and they beat a fucking thing separate. And I'm just like, I bet you that's going to happen maybe twice. And the thing is, like, I'm sick of Ryu Soldier. A thing that stuck with me, stuck in my craw, was remember how amazingly practical effects and how really well thought out the mech fights were in the first few episodes.
Blaze, no, we were saying that we didn't like standing cockpits. We didn't say these ones are. Sorry, go ahead.
But I mean, like, I just think that's like, man, I love that the individual vehicles are fighting, but I'm just like, they're trying to sell the toys.
Yeah.
So a couple episodes
once Kiramazing happens, we won't get much of that.
Yeah, it's going to be just go right into the fucking Megazord.
Which is
probably
fine. Which is fine, but it's just the fact that this is the first episode. You gotta pace this stuff.
Yeah, I'm glad we get it at least once or twice instead of 0 times.
I mean, I'm glad they didn't just go straight into Kiramazing.
Yeah. Especially since we bothered to have Land Mage and Sky Mage, at least show it off a couple times before it becomes obsolete.
Then they'll be like,
and honestly, now that we know how like this team gets together, I'm kind of disappointed on one aspect. So they clearly established that like red, green, and yellow are like the land vehicles, and blue and pink are the sky vehicles. Whenever they have a difference like that between 3 and 5, usually they're separate teams. The same way Bamba and Toa were separate in Ryusoulger, and the same way Gunpei and Han and Joe were sort of separate in Go Under because they had different power set designs slightly. They had the golden cuff links and such, and different morphers even. So I'm kind of disappointed that even though pink and blue have different vehicles and different road sashes, that's it. It's a completely shallow, superfluous, and honestly pointless difference. I'm kind of sad that we're not getting another 3+2. You know what I mean? I love when they do that, and Ryusoulger made that interesting because it always gave them a way for them to really get to the point of the fights.
Again, gotta take it back to basics. So it's like,
but then why even bother with the distinctions? Why take a step in if you're not going to go all the way in?
Well, it's because it's like it at least makes them all unique by having different designs in a sense.
And yeah, Blaze brings up a good point. Why were their sashes differentiated by vehicle if they didn't even have vehicles?
It's a minor thing they wouldn't fucking realize.
It's like how in the G1 Transformers cartoon they all had Earth. They all had Earth vehicle parts on their body before they even got to Earth. It's something you think.
Yeah.
It's something you don't need to question.
Unfortunately, that's the thing. Whereas the design probably.
If you ever noticed that, a wizard did it.
The design probably predated the logistics of it, and it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, they technically shouldn't have been land and road, or like sky and road, but it's like. That's such a minor detail that, given the amount of detail and how natural some of it felt, I'm willing to overlook that. The thing is, if I might tie this to Ryusoulger Episode 1, which I did kind of like, but you notice they really set up very little story.
Yeah.
Very little story. And the thing is, in the first episode, Ryusoulger was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
The thing is, this one has set up more story, more plot development, more character hooks than Ryusoulger had for the first 20 episodes. So I feel that they're like, okay, we know that Ryusoulger wasn't very deep. We're promising you more depth. Yeah. And it's not like an empty promise, like we're going to have the Kamen Rider ride his bike more. Remember when Zero One rode his bike?
Those 2 times?
Yeah. Well, he's at Gaim level now.
Yeah.
But it's fine. But the thing is, look at episode 0. We had like a 2-minute scene of like on another planet of them, like the monster, the aliens fighting amongst themselves. I'm like, holy crap, this is, oh my god, you know what this has? Lore. You know what we didn't get Ryusoulger? Lore. We only had data.
Yep.
So
we had Lore talk at us a lot.
We're starting to get a bit long. Overall thoughts on the first 2 episodes, Ichi?
I like it. I'm excited to see where we go. I want to see more of Jotunheim. I'm excited to see more of the characters develop. I want to see Jewel do more hilariously bad drawings. And I'm looking forward to more.
Lane? Because I know you're getting tired.
Yeah. I like this team of guys because they're all distinctly different. Like they all like have a certain like, because that's what failed about Ryusoulger was that like they were all from like the same group. They all knew each other in a way, and like they're from the same like tribe of people.
So you're saying,
well, these 5 they never met each other, but like. They kind of do, because it's like, oh, you're a famous doctor, you're a famous gamer, you're a fucking actor.
And it gives them all an excuse for us to learn about who they are while they learn about each other.
Yeah, their powers come from their powers come from like an alien planet that like got destroyed, and the villain's one of them, but a fucking traitor because he's like, and he used to be a fucking hero. Like, we'll probably get into more backstory about Garza.
You know what it was? And Ichi was like, oh, are they going to make him relatable because he's a gamer? And I'm like, yes, of course they're going to make them relatable. You know why? Because they couldn't make the Ryusoulgers relatable.
I was actually going to mention, I'm super curious to see how far into his being a gamer they go. You know what I mean?
They'll probably get into like why he does it.
Yeah. But anyway, the thing is, okay, the problem with Ryusoulger was they're all technically aliens. We're gonna call them aliens because they're not.
They had spaceships.
So all of their things are about their lore.
Yeah.
Because they're not human. So everything about their backstory is invented. And then they gave us so little lore about the Ryusoldier clan. So little lore about what their lives were like. We would see clips of some of the characters doing something. So the thing is, since it's not relatable and they're basically aliens, your brain can't fill in the gap. But these characters, being human, we know what it's like to be a gamer, so we can imagine what his backstories might be.
Yeah.
We've gone to doctors before, so we can understand what the doctor's like. It's like once he's an artist, he's working for inspiration. These characters being humans, a little bit of character backstory goes a long way because we can fill in the gaps.
Yeah.
If your characters are not relatable humans, like Superman, you have to be told about Krypton. You have to be told about why his powers are because you can't figure it out. Batman, when you hear his parents are killed and he wants revenge, you go, "Oh, I get it."
Yeah.
You don't have to go into the details of it as much.
So I'm excited to see what's after the show, but it so far seems really interesting. So in terms of its equipment and stuff, I have no interest in, so I'm not getting any merch. I don't care now.
Yeah,
I'm going to try and get Kiramazing.
Sorry to cut off the overall discussion, but Or brought up something that we should have been talking about. The motherfucking ending theme!
Catchy song.
Oh my god, I am immediately addicted to this song! It sounds like something out of Para Para Paradise!
I was kind of hoping we would talk about that when we get an actual opening as well, so that we can talk about both of them at once.
I have listened to that song like 30 times already.
But the ending is pretty catchy. I will say that.
I fucking love it.
Catchy with their Kida, man.
Dance
it's a good song, I'm just not as into it. You know,
I'm excited for a proper opening mix.
I will admit, I will miss the Ryusoldier ending. It was a fun song.
Well, we always miss things. Like
Jumping Bomba will live on in our hearts.
Jumping Bomba survived till the final episode.
Yeah.
Bomba.
So,
okay, back to overall thoughts.
Gar, what'd you think?
I absolutely loved it. Being the big Super Sentai fan that I am. Nerd.
Fucking nerd.
Oh, okay. But I feel like the Red Ranger of all of them, you know, he was a bit of us in high school, the weird kid.
Hey man, I identify with that. Well, okay, here's the difference between me. Oh, sorry to interrupt. You go ahead.
Okay. But yeah, just like, he's the weird kid. We can all kind of relate with like where he's from. Just, I like how he's kind of the curveball in the team.
Yeah.
Because like we saw in episode 0 about how all 4 of them work together really well.
Mm-hmm.
But he's just there because just someone said that they believed in me. Well then,
yep.
Off I go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I you know what the Red, I expected to hate him, but I'm just kind of like shit. He's an artist. He's looking for inspiration, and what he draws happens. I'm like, oh man, I want that. But the thing is, I'm just like in that the 0 episode, I'm like, in high school, I was in high school with really shitty sports teams. So but we had award-winning art department. So if you were an artist in my high school, you were fucking rock star. And so I used to draw comics and stuff and photocopy them, hand them out, and I was a hero. But the thing is, girls would always come up to me and ask me to draw them, and I would draw them in like really sexy superhero outfits. And I got a lot of attention that way. So it's like I was like, dude, draw her hot and she's yours to go on a date with and maybe fall in love with. Like not objectification. I mean like she's yours to give you a chance.
I will say,
but I'm like, dude, that's how you get it. That's how you build rapport. That's how you get the ladies to notice you. Don't draw them looking ugly and psycho.
Except he knew that she was just teasing him, so he decided to call her out on it, which I actually appreciate.
I will say, I thought at first I'd find Jewel really annoying, but just seeing how enthused and how excited he was, I was kind of like, you know what, this is a guy I can get behind. He seems pretty fun. And I like that eventually he was just like, no, I want to be a Kiramager, and like, so it'll be interesting to see him adapting the team, and I kind of hope he has an episode with each of the other 4. So,
of course.
I forgot what's the Blue Ranger's name?
Shigeru.
Yeah, I can't wait to see an episode where he teams up with him, and Shigeru's just like, I fucking just think,
I honestly feel like that will be up to Yellow Ranger. Because the Yellow Ranger, just from the looks of that,
he was giving him, just the fact that he didn't know who he was, they're gonna have the funniest relationship.
They'll be like the butting heads, like.
I'm
then Senna's like, all right, enough, you two.
I actually feel like blue and yellow will probably be that way because they seem like the most serious faced.
Now,
I feel like blue and pink will have a good character dynamic.
Yeah, I usually think I have a favorite before like the show started, but I don't yet, so I'm just gonna chill back, see who I like after like maybe 10-15 episodes, and then I'll figure out my favorite.
Lane, why is there a bunch of Kirame blue stuff in your room?
What? Kiramager! No, I'm not buying any Kiramager merch. I have no idea.
Yeah, so far there's nothing I'm interested in either.
Maybe the 6th Ranger would be cool?
Do they have pictures of the Zords? Like the toys for the Zords yet?
The toys are out. You can find videos of them.
Yeah. I know. If
I gotta say,
I would buy it. I would buy it secondhand.
The Zords individually look great, but Jesus Christ, Kiramazing the toy looks horrible. From my opinion.
The what?
The Megazord.
Oh yeah. Well, the thing is, like, one of those things where I only want the ones that I think look cool in both forms, and that's why I love the Ryu Soldier Zords. They're fucking amazing. I have a bunch of them. But we'll see. I'll take a look. Like, I think of some of them. Like, for example, I love in the show. I love the Zords for a lot of them, but a lot of them, I look at the toy and I'm like, that thing's garbage.
Yeah, that tends to be the case. I will say the Megazords in the show look pretty good.
Yeah.
But like Kiramazing the toy just looks so awkward, and now that I'm past the initial hype phase, just some of the design choices regarding how it combines just are baffling. But we'll get into that when Kiramazing happens.
So, Jikai Radio Sentai Castranger.
What the fuck?
Hello, everyone. It is I, Aka Yellow, once again.
It's just a...
You having a seizure?
No.
I mean,
wait,
are you evil?
Wait, are you Aka Gold now, or are you still Aka Yellow?
no, senor.
Oh God.
Aka Yellow lives on forever. Another time.
Okay, where's the remote for this thing? Okay, turn off Spanish accent. There we go.
Hit the ESP button.
Right. Once again, we are returning to the Super Sentai Tributes episodes. And so for March, I was looking at that, there it is, March 20th, we shall be going back to the year of 1979. The year after Spider-Man ended in Japan.
I was 1 year old.
And the proper Super Sentai franchise began. And thus, we are talking about the first 3 episodes of Battle Fever J.
Yeah.
I'd like to smoke a Battle Fever J.
You probably smoked a Battle Fever J as well.
Well, if I get a big one. I know this was the previous one, but I want to make that joke.
Cool. So,
as a reminder, March 20th, be here live as we talk about Battle Fever J.
And you can do that by joining our Discord server, which you can find by going to our hub site, castranger.podbean.com.
Yeah.
The source of our hijinks. You can find links to our Facebook page where I post thumbnails of episodes days before they go up. Our Patreon where you can pledge to help make the show better. And of course, the merchandise where you can buy shirts. I'm going to be updating that store soon, I promise. I've been so busy and distracted.
He's looking for his Grey Caster shirt.
It'll happen, I promise.
Since some of us have changed colors, we could do probably like dual caster shirts.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Like Savage Caster, Red Caster.
Ooh,
we changed Green Caster with Silver Caster.
We'll call them the Form Change series.
Yeah.
Cool.
Excuse me.
Are we at the end of the show?
Yes.
All right, so I just have one last thing to say to end the show.
Uh-huh.
Cue the roll call.
Fuck you. No, you know what? No, I'm not doing it.
Cue the end call.
Cue the end call.
I thought you had my back on this running gag.
Yeah, not after the 5th time.
Come on. Editing it, that's going to be really
I have to drive you home and then come back and edit this.
Farewell, everyone.
Goodbye, we love you all, and see you next week.
Bye.
Wait, we'll keep doing this? Ah, shit.
Yeah.